down the feed. Clickbait veins and dopamine speed. Plastic crowns and fake tattoo sleeves. The circus rolls where the trolls all breathe. The pit digging deep. Exo masks and glitter shame. But drama's gold in the algorithm game. Every view's another hit. Monetize another fit. Clout's a drug and we all took a taste. Now we're stuck in this fame rat race. We're the kings and the freaks, the forgotten elites. In the underbelly of YouTube where the shadows freeze. King Star, the builder of dreams. With a mic full of gasoline. Strike a match, watch it stream. It's a digital screams. Welcome to the comment war. Truth to joke and lies sell more. Viral gods on broken thrones. Cancel culture dialing home. Sipping tea in a dumpster glow. Glammy Lammy putting on her show. Hearts on fire, subs gone cold. Sold our souls for that 10K goal. Every click's a loaded gun. Shoot your shot, be the chosen one. This ain't fame, it's a glitch in the code. But we ride it till the server explodes. We're the kings and the freaks, the forgotten elites. In the underbelly of YouTube where the shadows tweet. King Star, the builder of dreams. With a mic full of gasoline. Strike a match, watch it stream. It's a digital screams. Hey Glammy Lambie, you still alive? Look how Pitts got you on live stream 5. Truth or dare, lie or cry. Another thumbnail, another goodbye. Underbelly, where the secrets creep. Glammy Lambie's lullaby puts trolls to sleep. And keep still building in the tone of the stream. This is fame now. This is the dream.
Welcome to a Locale Pit, the underbelly and podcast of the YouTube. I am your host, Glammy Lammy, and tonight we've got chaos brewing in the pit. I was supposed to have a co-host today, and I saw the message this morning, and I went to go tag them. They left. They fucking left. It turns out that they ended up leaving because they found out that they were working with me. Little me? Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm not even that intimidating, like what? Little bitch named Sparkles, shout out to you. Thank you for giving me more power than you needed to. That's crazy work. Anyway, tonight we've got two of the internet's most emotionally intense contenders stepping in the ring today. Lisi versus Soph and her husband, the serial killer. The married duo that's been tag teaming their way through drama lately. The fight has been simmering for a while. And if you know these two, you know it's never gonna stay a simmer for long, right? This is an intense fight, you guys. I am so lost. Like, I need to know where this shit started, okay? Let's get the contenders in. We've got Lisi. What's up, girl? Let me get my... Can you hear me? Okay, all right, we'll start with Soph. We'll start with Soph and serial killer. Hey, how you doing, guys? Let me make it full screen. Where in the world did this start? Like
I'm sorry, is my camera facing the right way? Because I can't see on mobile since she's on my setup.
Hey, all right, where did this start? Because I'm so confused. I came in bits and pieces of it, and let's get to the meat and potatoes. Where did this begin?
As far as the Lisi thing, or as far as the Denmark thing?
As far as the Lisi thing, because that's who's in the pit today, is you and both of you.
Well, I've been watching the LCU since its inception, even before when there was no universe and it was just Locale Live, and I've just had an interest in the content itself, and I just have seen a lot of the things that Lacey has done and said, and I just don't appreciate her like saying things that aren't true about mental health issues and just kind of just being a bad person sometimes. I know like maybe at her heart she's not that bad person, but she just comes across as like very I don't know, like can't be wrong and just likes to paint other people to be bad people and without taking accountability for her own actions.
Okay, but like, how can you tell if she's lying about those things? Like, do you have the DSM-5? Do you have a therapy license? Like, you don't know where she's been through. You don't know. Like, how do you know? She has these things. She said she's gone to therapy for it, and she can speak on what she knows for her. Like, why does that put you in to tell her that she's wrong?
Why does that put her in a position of like authority? Because even any psychiatrist can say something and it doesn't make them credible. That's kind of like an appeal to like authority. Just because I say that, oh, my parents is a doctor and they said this, that doesn't mean that like, oh, you're infallible and that's 100% correct. I think that a lot of the things she said can be like disproven, like just through research. And I've done a lot of research for my wife because she deals with the same condition.
Yeah, but you know that it's person to person, right? Like, things can be the same, but it's different for each person. Like, it's not cookie cutter. There's guidelines, sure, but it does, like, everything affects everybody differently. You can't make a cookie cutter statement as to what's what. So for her, that could be true about, you know?
I just feel like she'd be able to like to prove that in some way. Then if she's making statements without any proof of how she got that information, I don't see that like being very helpful. Because if everywhere else says that this isn't possible and that's not true and that's not how it would work, and she says different, like I understand that like there's a, you know, complicated scenarios and mental health isn't like a simple topic. It's just like I don't see. I just see many statements that she makes that are just outright wrong.
Okay, but
Even
here's
Popstar was
the
struggling
thing
with them.
though. Here's the thing though. Like, how that the thing is that, oh damn it, I had it too. Shit, I had a good point. Lacey came in, but yeah, I just don't think that that's right. Like, Lacey, I've actually Googled it too, and I found out that on Google, because I did it on that dolls, that certain things were correlating to what she said. And then what do you suppose? That was my point. What do you expect her to do? Take her entire therapy list, show it online? Like, nobody should have to feel they have to do that.
Well, but he had to show his medical records, or
I did
was
not.
expected to.
How you doing, buddy?
Yo, it's good. I'm here to fucking argue, bro. I don't even remember what the fuck we about to
What have I
argue
been
about.
lying about that I haven't turned around and immediately proven to you is true?
You said genetic BPD, and that's just not a thing. There's
And
no
I clarified that.
Okay, but
I
what's the
clarified
clarification?
that genetic BPD is just literally like my terminology for it. Okay, it's not legitimately called genetic BPD. All right, that's just my, like, that's how my brain works. That's my terminology for it.
It's a
Okay,
Laceyism.
but I don't have it due to trauma. All right, it didn't manifest due to trauma. It manifested when I went through puberty.
How do you
Okay, I
prove that?
have it because but the thing is, because I didn't go through trauma. I talked about it with
How do
my
you know?
psychiatrist, with my therapist.
How do you know?
Because I
she
talked
taking
about
a
it.
shit?
Because I had a
Yes, she
therapist my
did.
entire life growing up. Okay.
You
I
you realize
talked
that-
about it.
your attachment style develops at around age 2, and that's like a lot of people with BPD have like the anxious avoidant.
Okay, so I'm gonna believe my multiple psychiatrists and therapists that I've talked to over
Yeah,
you
so
who have proven.
every single 2-year-old has a cookie cutter way of every single little thing that they got. Everybody is different.
Like,
This stuff.
what do you
mental
mean?
health
How
is-
do I know I don't have trauma?
It's
like,
different.
Yeah.
that's a stupid fucking question. I
You're
don't
a
have
child.
childhood
Okay,
trauma.
how do you know you don't remember
You're a
it?
child.
Because I
Guys.
remember my childhood very clearly.
How is that
You
none
remember
of your
age 2.
business?
Can we just like
Well, because
hold on?
it's because
He's
it's a
making the
key
claim.
factor of
Can
having
we just
BPD.
address the elephant in the room real quick?
Yes.
This dude is discussing trauma while taking a shit. You can literally see it in his
He's
face,
not.
bro.
He's not. He's not.
Well,
he's
no,
not
why the
on the
what the
toilet.
fuck is this then?
He's not on the toilet.
I'm taking a,
Like, he
I'm
looked
taking a
like he
bath,
was taking
bro.
a shit. I don't care, bro. The fuck.
I'm taking a
It's in the
bath.
tub.
So the core thing
And that's
is
somehow
that it's,
even better, bro. Like, come on.
it's developed
weird.
as like a child. So you had to be born with the brain that's sensitive to
Yes.
like certain things. Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone that has any sort of disorder or disease, you have to be genetically predisposed in order to get that. So that is always a factor, okay? It is always that you have to be genetically predisposed in order to have any sort of disease or disorder. However, there are also sometimes outside factors, such as very commonly with BPD, trauma. That is the number one factor when it comes into how you develop BPD is trauma. But that isn't the only factor. Some people can just have like bipolar, have it genetically in their family, and then instead of trauma being the thing that brings it out, it comes during puberty.
It's
Bipolar doesn't equal borderline.
It's a
Schizophrenia
personality
comes once your
disorder.
frontal lobe is developed in your 20s.
I did
Bipolar
Google that.
doesn't equal borderline.
Okay, then
Bipolar
you're
doesn't
fucking
equal
stupid
borderline.
and you haven't done your research. And
I have
I've done
actually,
hours of
and he's done
research.
hours of research more than me.
Obviously
Bipolar
not.
doesn't equal borderline. Bipolar
No,
does
I
not
know
equal
that. I
borderline.
didn't say it does. I'm
Yes, you
saying-
did. You said
No,
if you have
when?
if you have a family member with bipolar, that means you can get BPD. There's no
that's
This
not
correlation.
bitch is so
I
fat,
don't
bro.
understand
I
why
can't.
I didn't say
Yeah,
yeah, to that.
what's your
I
point?
said that, okay, I was using it as a comparison.
doing?
Obviously, you guys need everything so fucking literal, and that is painful.
No,
I don't know
because
how
you spread
functioned in society
misinformation.
before this, but
You spread
I was
misinformation.
using a comparison that
not simple.
bipolar is genetic, and if your parent has it, it is very likely that you will get it. That is very similar and works similarly with borderline personality disorder.
doesn't.
That is
No, it
factual.
doesn't.
Those are two different
No, it
things,
doesn't.
though. Like
Okay,
you can't
then
use
this
that as a
conversation-
You can have
correlation.
no
Move the
trauma
fuck on
and
and
have
get me out of here.
bipolar.
Okay,
Then this
Bipolar
conversation's
can be
over.
strictly
I have
genetic.
nothing else to
I
tell
just
you.
don't understand why you keep dragging her for this. Like, she has said her side of it. She has a therapist. This is her business. Like, how do you get to say that you get to use this as a shield to dump
Bro,
on
come
her?
on.
This is
Because
how I
fat
got
bitches
diagnosed.
complain about everything, bro. Come on now, man. She got nothing else going for her. I don't see no lights with what Lisi's saying.
I
All
mean,
due
you
respect.
did get an intern role because you were dumping on her in the end. So that's
Both of them
Fuck,
did.
Both of them did,
got
yeah.
intern roles because
Exactly.
of me. You're
Yo,
welcome.
And I
that's
Googled
the
it, too.
method.
It's not because of you. It's
Oh,
because
God.
I
It
fucking
was-
talk shit to you
No, it
and
was
Cat Lady
because
at the
of me.
same time. I'm just good at
me.
talking
No,
shit.
It was because no,
Like what?
It was because of me. It was because of me.
No, it wasn't. You didn't say
was.
anything that was worth like. Oh my god.
No,
bro,
it
you're
was
dumb.
because of me. I literally at the beginning I said, Keem, get this girl an internship.
So, Serial, have you backed Sophie on this?
You're
Is your pure loyalty to Sophie, or have you personally seen Lisi do something that you don't agree with?
I don't agree with her
It's
spreading
because
misinformation
Lisi's
because she doesn't know
wonderful.
anything. She acts like she knows everything and can't be wrong. Just like with the
Or-
whole CD thing when they were talking
You
about
guys
building
can't be
computers.
Yo,
And she's like,
yo.
Intel versus
You funny
Ryzen.
as
It's
fuck when you
AMD, you
talk,
stupid
bro.
bitch. It's AMD, you stupid bitch. It's AMD, you stupid bitch.
Hey,
You don't even know anything.
so
You speak
I
like you
hope
know. You don't know anything about
that
technology. You
That
know
was
nothing about
literally
mental health.
just show notes. Like I
You
had
know
no
nothing.
idea what I was talking about.
You know nothing at all in general, so it's not surprising.
Okay, obviously you're reflecting.
I'm
Or
reflecting.
reflecting? You mean
I'm not going
reflecting?
here.
Every
I'm not going here.
sentence,
I'm
bro.
not
Am
going
I-
here.
Reflecting? What is
That's
reflecting?
personality, sorry.
Reflecting?
Deflecting. She said
Reflecting. Deflecting.
Okay,
Dumbass.
so you know
That's what she
what?
said.
You're
Fuck it.
stupid.
No,
You're
I
stupid
said
as fuck.
reflecting. I said reflecting.
I
and
heard her
meant
say
That's not
deflecting.
that's not the word.
No, I meant reflecting.
Okay.
So you're retarded.
Reflecting, deflecting.
So she's dumb. You mean
She
deflecting?
but
anyways.
No, I meant reflecting. I meant reflecting.
Okay. In what context? What?
Maybe you
How does
should,
that even
you
make
should
sense?
reflect some of those
You were
attacks onto
reflecting,
fucking
that's what I
Denmark's
meant.
no chin having ass, bitch. Slide for Von,
Who the
bro.
fuck
Slide
you
for Von.
insulting, bro? Shut the
Slide
fuck
for
up.
Von.
Like,
You literally insulted me when you came in here. I didn't say shit to you. I didn't say shit to you, and you fucking attacked me. The fuck?
Okay, so you know what? You guys don't believe me. So why don't we go to the NIH?
It's not that we
Right.
don't believe you. It's that you spread misinformation. This
That's not
misinformation
believing her, telling
is
us
so
she
harmful
spreads
to our
misinformation.
mental
Let's go to the
illness.
NIH. Let's go to the fucking NIH, right?
Is that
Let's
a
go to the
DSM-5?
NIH.
I would expect this
Heritability.
because
No, it's
you
not the
can
DSM-5.
prove wrong on
No, it's
screen
not the
on the doctor.
DSM-5.
Look it up.
Heritability is
DSM-5.
well
Pull up
established.
the DSM-5.
Okay.
There's categories
Yep.
to that,
Well,
right?
the DSM-5.
Yeah.
The DSM-5
Okay,
has
so
like
this is what we're going to
categories,
do. So heritability, okay? Heritability is well established. Numerous genetic loci have been implicated as increasing the risk of bipolar disorder and borderline personality disorder. This was first noted in 1987 with DNA markers on the short arm of chromosome 11. Since then, an association has been made between at least 30 genes and an increased risk of the condition.
Someone said, "What's going on
Yeah,
with Toilet
Angry
Boy,
Yak-
bro?" I don't know either. He's tweaking.
I was server
Yeah,
muted, so I
you guys
couldn't say
can talk.
anything.
Just taking points
Yeah.
and not
Okay.
You were server
and
muted?
not looking into it. It doesn't say strictly that.
Yeah,
I server
I was.
muted them.
Oh, okay.
Well, for what?
So
We weren't
that
even
I could-
talking when you were talking, dumbass.
Okay, so that I could read the NIH, you dumb.
No, bring up the
piece of shit,
DSM-5.
Toad ass bitch.
Bring up the DSM-5.
Ooh.
Toad, look at you. Look at
Okay.
you.
What do you mean the DSM?
I'm
like,
Okay,
what?
fine, I'll bring
This is
it up.
wrong.
Yeah, you
Fat
look
and
like
we're
a
both
fucking toad.
ugly.
You
It's
got
that
warts all
simple.
over your body. Like I can see one right now.
Yes.
That is rich
So
coming
what?
from a guy in a tub. I'm just saying.
Fucking rib it and hop elsewhere. Hop onto
That's-
someone else's.
You're
Tell me,
fat
you're
and ugly
retarded,
too.
because
You're
you-
fat and ugly
On the
too.
Daltrim, you
What is
literally
your
proved
point?
Lucy wrong. You said
I
nature
might
and
be
nurture
fat, but
when
I'm
you
not
Googled
ugly.
it.
Stop lying.
Go
to
back and
yourself.
watch it. Go back
No,
and
you're
watch
fat
it.
and
Go back
ugly.
You know what? You're just projecting.
We're one in
Okay,
the same.
alright, come on, son.
We're one in the
Shut
same.
the
We're
fuck
one in
up,
the same
gang.
team.
Like after me. You know why he was after me so hard? Because he
We're
wishes
one in the same,
that
babe.
you were me. All right. He wishes that
Nobody wishes they were you. You are nobody. You're not. You
No,
literally
you're
came in the
sad,
LCU
right?
off
You're
people's
sad,
bad.
your life.
You literally clout chased so
What's up?
bad. That's why you were with Mike.
That's
why you were with Mike. That's why you were with that Grimm's toy
Oh
show
my
bad.
god, I
You
might have
want clout.
autism, bro. I can't handle all these fucking people talking at once, bro. Shut the fuck up, man. Holy shit.
Dude.
What was it? Do I go after nobodies? Not these two. Like, I genuinely do not know who the fuck. Are they married?
Yeah, they're
Oh
married.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're married for a green card.
If you weren't married,
That's
Yo,
not true.
get
You're
well
so
soon,
dumb.
bruh.
You believe everything you hear.
Honest
Yeah,
to
no,
God,
you're
though.
so
Yo,
fucking
Yo,
stupid.
guys, relax for a second. Honest to God, if I was this fucking dude who literally looked like he nut every time he finished a sentence, I'd go after a fat bitch too. I can't even blame him. I ain't gonna lie.
it seems to
Just to be clear though, your wife ugly as fuck, and you try to call me out for being racist on live yesterday. It ain't work. Try again,
That's why
pussy.
you have. Oh my
Or
god.
Oscar bin Laden. Right? Oscar bin Laden.
together is because he's trying.
Oscar bin Laden. That was your YouTube before you changed it. Oscar bin Laden. Why was that?
I got it,
Why'd
Wes,
you
'cause
have
I'm
the
a
name
demon,
Oscar bin
so-
Laden?
Well, now
Why do you have
what?
that name?
Racism from
Oh,
the Denver.
yeah,
It's
you're
a fucking
right.
gangster
They're
wannabe.
doing
So,
a marriage
what's
for
your
a green
point
card.
that you're
It's a
making?
reciprocal marriage. She's helping him out.
Ooh. Slave.
No,
If
we
I-
didn't-
if
we
I-
were married before that stuff,
I'll just say
but-
that. Like,
Are y'all
I know I said that,
stalkers?
but she wouldn't love me if it was just for that. So.
That's what
I just
everyone
want to say,
says. So.
only reason why I had to
that's
change it was because
what I
Keem asked me. Keem asked
know.
me nicely to do so. I would have kept it. I like
why would you
Oscar bin
even have that
Laden.
name?
I really liked
So-
it because I'm a demon, son.
Would you both be?
What the
Oh, you
fuck?
are?
Come on.
Are you a demon or a
Oh, you
terrorist?
are?
Mother?
Yes.
I'm a
From
real
Denmark.
demon, son. I really slide people on a daily, twin. That's what I do.
Yeah, sure.
That's what I
Next
do.
question.
You're
Alright,
a
let me
son
get to my
biker
next
clone.
question, or I'm gonna get BC to start serving.
Slime.
I don't think I have that power. You do, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So my next question is: if the two of you weren't married, would you both be dumping on Lacey at the same time as a tag team?
If we were married,
What the
No, wait,
fuck?
you
Wait, we
weren't.
talking
We
about
are
threesomes?
No, as a tag team, like they're dumping on her. Like they keep going after her. They're only doing this because
And
they're
then
together.
saying that I'm not important and I'm nobody, except if I'm nobody, why are you going after me? And if I'm not important, then why are you up here?
because it's fun.
Because we were
If I'm
asked.
not important, why do you guys have internships because of me?
I
You're
got
not
Talking
important.
shit.
I got
Because
internship
you're
because
the
I was talking
LCU.
shit to you and Cat Lady.
Me.
That's that simple.
He didn't give a
That's
fuck
kinda
about
gay.
Cat Lady. He did not
Yeah.
give a fuck about you talking shit to Cat Lady. Let's be so fucking for real.
I'm just saying. That's literally the
Yeah, and
principle.
I'm
That's
telling
what
you the
happened in
truth.
that
He
stream.
doesn't- No,
Actually,
it
as a
was
matter of
because
fact,
me,
Cat Lady
baby
has a
girl.
YouTuber role
I know you
now,
don't
and you're
want
still
to
intern.
admit it that both of you, your entire basis here in the LCU, it's all shrouded, covered, enveloped by my big warm fat embrace. You're
Just like,
welcome.
are you gonna here because of Mike?
No, I am here because of Mike. No, I
Okay.
will admit that. Mike
We
is the one
know.
that texted me and told me to come here. Mike said, "Hey, I think you would be awesome here. Come here." I'm not gonna lie. Why would I
So it's
ever
weird.
look a gift horse in the mouth and say "fuck you"? No,
For real, for real.
I'm
So it's
very
weird
Why are you
to
talking
take the
about
route of
connections that I
attacking you
made.
when you came in through somebody else too.
Oh no,
Well,
no. See, the difference is
keep
that
a straight
I
face,
admit
man.
that I came through Mike. Okay. And you guys came up here shitting on me and pretending that I don't matter when obviously I do.
Relentlessly.
You literally got in this because you were dating or going to date
See, but
CD-ROM.
that's not when I originally
Like,
came
but
here.
you
though,
literally-
so you're
you-
wrong.
Okay, but you're talking about us talking about you when in reality you also came in here because
Yo,
Yeah,
Mike,
but I'm
CD-ROM,
not
like,
denying it.
come on.
I'm not denying it though.
True.
Like he
I have a
messaged
question.
me and said, "What
Go
time
ahead.
are you available?" I told him when I work, and then he just said, "This is the show that you are on." That
Okay.
is how that works.
Yes, Denmark. Oh, I
Hi,
do have server
um,
deafen. Oh, I can
yeah.
play. Okay, cool. Yes,
Hi
Denmark.
guys. Can Soph and Serial Killer please do an IQ test? Because then, like, I would really like to know where you guys stand, bro. Because you guys sound fucking stupid. You haven't said a
so do
single
you.
thing that. Bitch, what the fuck I do? Come on, bro.
Then you could take
Neutral.
it. You
That's
could take an
alright.
IQ test too. All right. Oh wait,
Oh,
I
you
forgot you
did.
can't screen share because your PC is so fucking ass.
How
Right?
you know so much about me,
What are you
bitch?
talking about?
That's
You
fucked
say it
up.
on stream, you fucking card.
So there's
You watch my streams?
something else. You
You a
keep saying
fan?
DSM-5, right? You know that DSM-5 is a diagnostic manual, not right?
Yes,
It's not like
yes,
it's not
yes.
criteria. It's a manual.
Everybody loves the
Okay, what about Marsha Lynham, the creator of DBT, who says that there has to be an invalidating environment or trauma or something like
Yo,
that?
Sleepy
combined
wants to
with
know if you're
genetic
related to
factors.
Ricky
Doesn't-
Berwick.
Actually, DSM-5.
Yes.
So DSM-5 says
I try it. Fuck.
all right,
I know,
that
right?
it
Me
is
too.
that it remains primarily based on behavioral and psychological criteria rather than biological tests, which is a point of ongoing debate. But it says primarily, not solely.
So if it's ongoing debate, why would you make the claim that you have genetic BPD if it's not
Because
known
that
whether
is
it's
what
nature
I
or
was
nurture?
told.
You just
Okay,
proved
but-
our
but
point
then
in what
he's
you just
wrong.
said.
No, I
just took
didn't.
it
What do you
wrong.
mean?
Primarily, not solely. And DSM-5 is not the sole. It is not the sole diagnostic, okay?
Okay.
People don't look at that and diagnose you solely on DSM-5, all right?
Okay,
Yes,
hang
they
on,
do.
hang on.
No, they don't.
Yes,
Yes,
they
they
do.
do.
Okay, hang on.
DSM-5 is
Manual
the
to
criteria
diagnose
to be
you.
diagnosed,
No,
you
it
dumb
is
fucking
not.
Okay,
bitch.
wait, wait.
ICD-11 in
This is how
other
you know
countries.
nothing.
Use the
You know
ICD-11
nothing.
in
Use
You
the
know nothing.
NIH. The DSM-5 is based on the origins of a disorder.
Okay.
Okay.
Yo,
In the US, they use the
No.
NIH.
Listen.
That's
It's a
what they go for when they
diagnostical
diagnose
manual.
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna start server
DSM-5
muting people in a minute. Chill out. Okay, listen. That is everybody's got a different thing. That's like getting disorders from off of somebody else, especially in local live, is like getting like diagnosed off of TikTok. Okay, let's move off from that. Let's go from where does this exactly all stem from? Like before that, like did it start in DMs? Did it start in the main? Did it start on a show? Like where did this start?
I've just watched.
What
I've
one at
watched
a
from the
time,
beginning,
please.
and I've seen all the things that she's said and done, and they're just like they're just typical BPD girl things, and it just annoyed me because before my wife went to therapy, she did a lot of those things, and it would annoy me. So I saw some of those same things, and maybe I projected a little bit onto Lacey, but that doesn't mean that she's still not
Yeah,
a bad
there
person.
it
At
is.
least she,
There-
my
So
wife
you're
got
saying-
better.
One
You're
second,
s-
Lacey.
you're
One
sitting
second.
there and
One-
That's how this started.
Is that you-
fucking
admitting
serious?
that I obviously have the markers, but then just saying that I'm wrong because I was told that
no one is saying
I
you
don't
don't
have
have
it
it.
through
We're saying that what you're saying is wrong because you need to have that invalidate.
Like,
You
what
need
is
to
even
have
the
that
point?
invalid. Who the hell is your professionals? Because they're not telling you the correct.
None of your
things. I'ma just be
business.
honest.
No,
That's the
you
point.
You guys are sitting there
Oh
and
my
you're admitting
God.
that you guys have done this research on your own. While I was told this before I did the research, and then all of the research I have done, and all the research everyone else has done, backs me up and not you guys. It is ignorance to think that there is only one way to obtain a disorder. That is just
no one's
fucking
saying that.
ignorance.
But it's
you
part of
are.
it.
Well,
It
If
goes
it's not
together.
known,
It
if
goes
nature and nurture
together.
is still a debate, then why would you make the claim that it is in fact specifically one thing and not like a combination of factors? And how could
Because
somebody
for
claim to be a
me-
professional and say that?
For
Okay,
me,
so
was a
basically
trauma.
what I'm hearing
Scooter.
what I'm hearing is that basically serial killer got triggered by Lacey because he sees his wife in her, and therefore he wanted to like try to protect her and change her and make her better because he loves his wife. So he's projecting all of his feelings onto Lacey is what it
Glam,
seems
you
to
need to-
me.
You need to turn up Lacey like a lot. She is super quiet on the stream.
Okay, thank
Oh,
you.
shit.
I know my shit is all the way up.
Everybody else
Scooter.
sounds normal. It's just Lacey. Hi, Denmark.
Let's
Is that
get
better?
started.
What's good? Twin
Is
later.
that better? Thank you.
Fuck.
Yeah, there's people in members waiting.
Okay. Hang on one second. Let me bring
And
them
also,
up.
I would just like to address that like These stalker claims are weird as fuck because at the end of the day, like we all know this wasn't like stalker behavior. Okay, maybe it was
Except
like
it is.
past. No, it
bordering on
wasn't.
it.
What?
No,
him,
but you a
what,
stalker,
him,
man.
him
Stop
writing
It's
on
okay.
the
You
wall
both
is
are
stalker?
stalkers. You just don't
playing.
want to admit it.
Why? Okay, where did this stop? Wait, wait.
Hey, yo,
Where
Lisa,
did
you
that-
notice they know too much about us, bruh, and we have no idea who the fuck they are. That's stalking. I don't give a fuck.
All I
That's
said
what I'm
was you don't have a
saying.
PC to screen share. That's all I said, and you've said that on
And
stream
then,
multiple
then
times.
it is game share.
What's your point?
I need to eat fucking 5 meals a day to not be hungry.
Hey,
I'm fat as
Cece, what's up?
fuck. Shut the
Okay,
I
fuck
eat
up.
wait, this is my
I eat the
show.
whole
1
day.
second. I'm serious. I'm going to start
I
server
know,
meeting people.
bitch.
Chill out. Hi, Cece. How are you? Welcome to the pit. What are your thoughts?
Glammy. Okay.
What happened?
I'm gonna back Lisa here for a second.
Thank you.
In order to have a diagnosis, right, there is an observation done by a psychiatrist and a psychologist. They will do testing and they will use information from the DSM-5 TR11. There are also 2 other manuals that they will go by. Genetically, somebody who is born to somebody who has had bipolar disorder or borderline personality disorder does stand a better chance of contracting the disease. It's been tested in twins
It's not a
and other
disease.
tests genetically.
But
So
I've-
it can be
It's not a
genetic.
disease.
It can be
Disorder.
Yeah,
You know what she
We're not
wants.
arguing
Oh
that
my
it's not
God.
genetic.
I'm reading this right from the manual.
Thank
It
you.
can
Okay, wait,
be
can I
They're
respond to
arguing
you
that
really
I
quick?
must have gone through trauma. Except
Can I
I
respond
didn't.
to you
not
really
have to
quick
have
before you
trauma.
continue?
Wait,
It is
let
not a
Lisa talk.
trauma.
Cece talk.
Correct. It does not have to be trauma based, although that is more common than not. But it does not have to be a trauma based thing. That's coming directly out. I am reading it directly out of there
Okay.
because there is not just the DSM-5. There are other multiple tests that are used to get a well-rounded diagnosis. No psychiatrist or psychologist is going based on one thing. It is
Okay, can I
multiple
respond?
tests.
You've
Multiple
been talking this whole time. You talk way too slow. Okay, so she just read from the
Bitch, you
DSM-5 that
walk
it's
way
not
too
widely
slow, fat ass
known.
bitch. Come
That it's
on
why
now, bro.
it's
Stop
not
playing.
widely
Hang on,
known
Denmark.
whether it's just genetic or it has to have that trauma-based part too. It says that in the DSM-5 that it's not fully understood as of yet. So at the end of the day, her saying that it's just genetic doesn't make sense. Like no person is going to be like, you have it for this reason. My psychiatrist did not tell me, oh, you have it for this reason or this reason. He told me
If there's
you
no
have the
trauma,
criteria to meet that.
My point is why is that your
Lord.
why is that your business? Like, how are you going to sit there and
Because she
tell
talked
somebody?
about it.
Excuse me. How is you're going to sit there and try to pick her apart therapeutically when it's different from everybody? You can't tell somebody they haven't had trauma. And let's say for argument's sake that she did. Why would she have to disclose or tell?
Because she's making
Not only
claims that
that,
she
they're-
doesn't.
That's none of
And
your
if
fucking
she's saying she
business.
doesn't have trauma.
Hold on, Glammy. They're trying to prevent a misinformation,
But
which
we've
I can
already-
appreciate as far as that's going. But the most important thing that I think is getting overlooked here is that you guys keep talking about the DSM-5. There are 3 other materials that when you are diagnosed, you go through. 3 other areas that do recognize genetic-based stuff as well. So if there's no trauma, the psychiatrists and psychologists have to then go and start looking elsewhere as for what causes our 2 things. And there are other studies that say it can be genetic. So if she's
Okay, but the
being
DSM
told that by
okay.
a professional,
You talk too
why
slow.
are
You talk too slow. You
Shut
talk
the
too slow.
fuck
Can you
up,
get it
man.
out?
Just
Can you get it
talk,
out?
I'll talk
man.
as
Come
slow
on.
as
Like at the end of the day,
I'll talk as
she
slow as I
said
want.
she read the DSM-5 and it said it's not. There's no understanding
DSM.
as of yet if it's just genetic, if it has to have that trauma part either. Like it's just the DSM-5 is literally the diagnostic criteria for it. It has
What?
9
No,
criteria.
it is a
that you-
manual. It is not
One
the
of
sole
them.
criteria.
Manual. It's a
You have to meet
manual
5 of the
for-
9 criteria in the DSM-5.
Oh
The
my gosh.
NIH has the criteria for the US.
There you go.
The DSM-5 is a manual that they use parts of for that criteria, okay? They don't go based off of the DSM-5 solely.
And isn't that
This is
still
stupid.
Stupid.
At the end of
You
the
can't
day.
go off of one book for one diagnostic.
isn't that that still just a
Nikki,
baseline
which
anyway?
volume,
Isn't
honey?
that just a
Which
baseline
volume were
anyway?
you talking about too?
Yes.
Because there's different volumes of the
What's up,
DSM-5
Maz?
as well.
So
My
it's
bad.
gonna
So
affect
it's gonna
everybody
be a
differently.
version.
She's talking about in general. So the recent update on the DSM-5
Yeah.
does say that that while they say that like trauma pretty much is the
Right.
main thing for it, there's still a debate between whether it's like solely trauma or if trauma alone can really be the justice for the
What is
diagnosis,
Well,
which
there's a
is
debate
why
then-
they don't just use the DSM-5.
So
Right,
if there's still
right.
a debate, then,
The
then why would your
ICI
psychiatrist use that?
Because the
If it was
DSM-5
genetic.
is not the sole criteria
Okay,
used,
so
you
nature and
absolute
nurture is still a
numbskull.
debate, regardless.
No.
DSM-5.
The NIH has not debated it. The NIH says that there are these two factors. It could be trauma or it could be that you just, it's genetic and you develop into it.
ICD-11
The NIH is what the
also
US
widely
uses
used.
for diagnosing.
ICD-11. The ICD-11
kill
is
someone?
also widely used as a diagnostic as well. It's
No.
used just as
Yeah.
much as the DSM.
Like,
Okay, but the point is,
this
like,
is such a small
she-
thing to make your entire
just-
like argument
Yeah.
on.
I agree with that. I
The
feel
point
like
is-
why are you trying to like keep her name in your mouth just because you have a problem with the diagnosis that she has? Like it's just so
But
weird.
it's
and
not even
it's
the
not
diagnosis. It's the fact that I say that I
or
don't
trying to
have trauma. Like, are you
invalidate
just-
you.
Are you frustrated that I don't have this because of trauma and you do? Is that what the issue is?
Oh, maybe.
Because
I mean,
why
at
are
the
you
end of the
going
day,
after me then? Why do you even care?
nobody is saying you don't have it at the end of the day.
I just
you
said
spread
that.
misinformation about
But
our
I
mental
don't.
illness that we both have.
Except I
You
don't.
talk,
You do.
talk on your streams about it, and then you want to act the victim, saying, "Oh, why are you
I'm not
attacking me
acting
for
a
my
victim.
mental illness?" You talk
I'm
about
not-
it on stream every.
I've never
fucking day,
acted
and
a
then
victim.
She
what's
usually
funny is
does-
when I called you out. You stopped
Never
talking about
acted
it. You stopped talking about it altogether when I called you out.
I actually talked about it last
It's that
night.
simple.
Actually, people bring it up
Watch
to.
the
I actually
show.
talked about it last
Actually,
night.
people bring it up to her, and she has to explain it all over again. She
Why does
usually
she have to
doesn't bring
explain
it up at
She
all.
chooses to
I
explain
said.
it. That's her fault for
Because
not being able
I-
to not respond, just like every other BPD.
What do you mean? I like responding. I like educating people. Obviously,
don't
you guys.
educate.
Except I am though.
She's
And I'm
educating from her
educating you
point
guys.
of view.
Listen.
You guys are just so blinded in the fact that you're so fucking wrong. You refuse to admit it. You refuse
No
to
one's wrong,
see
but you
that the
do.
DSM-5 is not the only diagnostic criteria used, okay? And it is not even wholly used. They use bits and pieces of it, not the entire thing, because there are arguments around it.
So why would your psychiatrist tell you then it's just genetic
Because-
when it's not
oh
even
my
a
God.
widely known thing? Like your
Thank you,
professional
Cease.
is retarded.
Are you autistic?
Thank you,
No, but
Cece.
you
I'm gonna
are.
bring in someone
No,
else.
no,
We
you
appreciate
actually have
you.
to be- you can't wrap your head around this. If you cannot wrap your head around this, then there actually has to be something else going on, like
that
with how
fucking
stubborn
corn?
you are.
All
I
right,
have explained
corn.
to you 5 times because the DSM-5 is not the
Yo, it's
sole criteria.
Okay.
So they can say like, hey,
What
it's
the
very
twin?
obvious you don't have trauma. So this was brought on by genetics and puberty.
So why
Yeah.
would you say that you were up for 8 days and then so you got diagnosed with
Fucking love
bipolar
you,
2?
corn.
Because
I
bipolar
oh
2
my
does not
I
have
God.
talked
mania.
about that with you.
Bipolar
I
2 does
talked
not have
about that
mania.
with you.
It only has hypomania. You can Google
No,
that.
that's
So-
incorrect. That
For a
is
fact. Google it.
incorrect.
It's Google it.
Google it.
Google
Don't
it. Google it. Google it. Google it.
I
Bro,
just
can we
Googled
kick
it.
the fat
Okay.
bitch or not, bro?
Well,
Like,
no,
she's
she's a
pissing
part
me
of the
off, bro.
thumbnail. We're still.
we're gonna kick
I'm
the
trying to
bottom
figure
off.
out if you
Oh,
guys.
Glammy.
So, do you
Yo,
think?
L panel, Glammy. Do
Okay,
better, bro.
listen,
This shit.
listen, Denmark. This is a segment. Chill out. I'm trying to
This
figure out.
bitch
Is
pissing
there
me
any way,
off, bro.
Denmark?
Fuck Sav and fuck serial killer. My bad, bro. I just had to let
Sorry.
that shit out.
Oh,
bro.
no
It really
worries. I
pissing me
understand.
off.
Okay, so do you think that the two of you are going to be able to work it out at all?
Okay, so hold on.
Really?
Probably not. But oh, hold on. They asked me to look something up, Glenn.
Oh, okay.
Do you mind if I?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Go ahead.
So so bipolar 2, all right, is characterized by at least one hypomanic episode and at least one major depressive episode. So my therapist had already seen my depressive episode. The criteria I needed in order to meet bipolar 2 was to stay up for over 7 days.
Well,
and that
bipolar
is
one
what I
the more
did.
severe one. So why would staying up over
Because-
7 days? So you have to
Because
stay up over 7
bipolar
days
2 is
to get
rapid
bipolar again?
cycling. And I didn't meet the criteria for bipolar 1. I met the criteria for
What?
bipolar 2, which is rapid cycling bipolar.
No.
How is that a no? That's her experience. What do you mean no?
Bipolar,
Okay.
bipolar is not
Okay.
rapid cycling.
Okay.
Bipolar is like a long-term
Bipolar
thing.
2 is
my
also
God.
known as rapid cycling bipolar.
That okay.
What
how
is
would
it?
you
why do
rapid
you think-
cycle
Why
if you're up
is
for
it
7
any
days
of you
for-
two's
for
business what
bending for 7
Lucy's
days?
going through?
That's what
Because
I'm
she
saying.
talks about it all
That's
the
my
time.
question.
No, she doesn't.
That's my
People bring it
question.
up all the time. Like you're one of
People
them.
bring it up. Lacey does not bring it up.
Thank
okay?
you.
We have the transcripts
She
of the
continues-
streams. She brings it up
Yeah.
whether or not somebody in chat says it or not. She decides to give that attention.
God forbid you're
Is
open
it-
about what
Do
happens
you
in your
have-
life, bro.
Thank you,
Fuck.
Denmark.
Transcript.
Exactly.
Thank you.
That's
Fuck.
why we talk about it because she always talks about it. So
Bitch,
I mean,
No,
focus on your
you
own
made
life,
you
fat
made
fucking
her
whore, bro.
disorder.
I'm
you
saying
focus on your life,
Exactly.
bitch. Like worry
I
about
do
where you fucking
every day,
play at.
pussy.
chin.
I
You're
got
a
my own
beta.
show.
You're a
What
beta.
you
You have
got?
no chin.
And it's funny that
Exactly.
you want to like talk about
What you
people being
got,
fat. Didn't you
stupid?
say your
What you
mom is
got?
fat? Like it
What
sounds
you-
like you're projecting your hate on
what
your
you got?
mom
What
on
you
me,
got?
bitch.
What you got? What happened? What you got? What happened? What you got in your life?
boy.
You got some random fucking freak you dating, bro. What you got? The fuck?
married,
Come on,
but
bro.
yeah.
Stop playing.
All I just wanted
I'm
to
sorry to
say,
hear that, but get well
I
soon.
child predators on my
son.
YouTube channel.
all I just wanted to say is that what Lacey is going through on her IRL life, even if she brings it up on stream or other people bring it up, is none of you two's concern to argue about. She
100.
said that her therapist diagnosed her with it. Am I correct?
Therapists can't
Yes.
diagnose.
Well,
But
then why
anyways,
did
But
anybody
if
challenge
it's
Boogie?
It was a
her-
mixture. My
Sounds boogie
therapist
then.
and my psychiatrist.
can't
They were
Okay,
diagnose you.
okay,
They don't have the
okay.
Okay, I
authority.
said it was a mixture. I said it was a mixture of my therapist and
One-
my psychologist. All right, they work in
one-
tandem.
One at a time. One
Exactly.
at a time.
So Lacey said that her psychological therapist or whatever, like whoever is in charge, who has the criteria for it, diagnosed her. Right?
And
Can we-
Twiggy.
Wait,
One at a time. One
in
second.
the fucking chat. Hold on, Suv. Did you marry this dude for the fucking green card?
Okay, let me let her. Okay, go ahead. So go ahead. So
Fucking
I did.
loser.
all right, let everybody.
That's,
So go
that's not
ahead.
the principle though. The principle is
Okay,
you
now
guys
there's
take
too many
everything
people
so
on
literal in
screen.
here.
All right, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you know what? There
Eric
is too
will
many
bring
people
you
on
back.
screen.
One little
Hold on.
thing.
Hold on.
Twiggy will bring you back.
Glammy, I can fix this. I can fix this, Glammy. I can fix this. There's too many people on screen. You're absolutely right. And I
just
don't
fixed
want to
it.
be here because you guys are fucking dumb and I'm tired of this argument. So why don't you get something else to, substantiate you guys in the LCU and stop talking about me. And Twiggy, why don't you come the fuck
Yeah,
back up
I'm
here,
gonna bring
'cause
Twiggy
I'm
back
done with
up.
these numbskulls.
All right, thank you
Bye.
so
Thank
much,
you, Glammy.
Lucy.
Because you got
Thank
proven
you.
wrong.
Where's
Because you got
Twiggy?
Yo,
proven
she
wrong.
just won a
It's that
1v5.
fucking simple.
Oh no, Twiggy,
You
come
said
back.
the therapist diagnosed
Yeah,
you. That's not
what's that
possible.
going?
Therapists
Wrong.
cannot diagnose you.
All right,
Bro, how
sorry,
you still
Twiggy.
going on about it, bro? For fuck's sake, it's not that deep, bro. That ass. Like, it really ain't that deep.
I let it go.
No, but, like,
we didn't
it's
talk
like
about it all
people are-
yesterday.
The only thing deep is that hole in your couch, twin. I swear.
Oh my
You know,
god.
People are claiming stalker and shit. At the end of the day, like
Thank
the
you, Twiggy.
reason why this was a thing is because she spreads so much misinformation about shit. She's the
But
reason why
you
there's
s-
stigma against mental health.
You
And
Don't
You
worry,
say-
Chen, I got
you
bro.
say-
I'm for the people. I'm for the people,
You
bro.
say
Stop
this
that
on
bitch
the-
immediately.
Wait, you say misinformation, but what makes your information any more correct than hers?
Bro, my camera won't turn.
Turn your camera on, Twiggy. It's a rule.
I'm
Follow
working
follow
on
the
it, woman.
rules.
Give me a second. I gotta hop back in.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think that how do we know that your information is 100 correct?
Okay, well then
And
what
not
about
everybody
Boogie's?
follows the same exact bullet points of everything like it's cookie cutter. It's
Okay, well, then
different for
Boogie's
everyone.
doctor- Boogie's
There's
brother,
9
the doctor,
criteria.
claimed he had polycythemia vera. So why did anybody
Bro,
question
shut
him
the
on
fuck
that
up,
then?
Baljeet.
Why did anybody push back on that?
Oh, I thought you called him Bowser.
Right on stream,
That was-
fucking
that was a
Boogie's
good
you're a
song.
loser.
That was so good.
Called
Bro,
him
you
Bowser.
and your
Loser, bro.
girl built like Baljeet and Buford, bro, from Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, go sympathy bait and be a victim for your wife having no
Yeah, bro,
life.
I'm gonna go
Fucking
sympathy bait
pathological
at your
liar and a
dad's
loser.
gas
You're a
station.
loser.
Fuck you.
Sympathy
Oh,
bait.
my
He
gas
thought that was
station.
funny.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
You know what I
Twiggy
mean?
thought
You
that.
look- you
Draw
look like,
some
bro.
conclusions.
Twiggy
That's
thought that
fucked up.
whole
Go
thing
to
was
hell, brother.
funny.
I was born there.
Do you
All
have
right.
Tourette's serial killer or not? Because what the fuck? Like, I still want to know what you do with your face
Bro,
every
is
time
this-
you talk, bro.
Is this
Look at that
motherfucker in
shit.
his bathtub?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
He's in his bathtub.
I'm in the bathtub.
Bro, why do you look like an Oblivion character build?
You just said go get a toaster. in Minecraft.
Oh, you look like you're in the Lego movie.
Oh, I like those.
Bro, what the
Legos
fuck
are
does
fucking
that even
cool,
mean?
bro.
Those are awesome.
What does that even mean, bro?
Dude, I got a
Literally
Batman,
everything
but
is awesome in the Lego movies.
I've got
What
a-
are you fucking
oh, yeah.
talking about? Everything
got a
is cool when you're part of the
Yeah.
team, bro. You ain't
Yeah.
part of the team.
I've got a Batman
Second
Lego
Lego
set
movies, bro.
downstairs.
That's the best
I'm
you
Team
can come up
10.
with. A week. How many of my socials have you guys gone through, by the way, bro? Because yesterday was
It's-
embarrassing. Genuinely.
Oscar Bin
Yes,
Laden,
it
bro.
is. It is, and
Yeah,
nobody
you fuck
talks
with a
about
name?
her like
Yeah.
disorder except for her. Except for the people that bring it up to her, and then she feels she has to defend
Hey,
herself.
Glammy,
Yeah.
No, she doesn't have
Glammy,
to.
can you
She
go
chooses
into
the Thunderbolts.
OBS real quick?
Yeah.
And chroma key and replace Soph's background with a beach with an ocean in the background so she looks more at home.
You can chroma key
Yo,
somebody
that's-
else's
that's
background.
fucked up, Swiggy. I ain't gonna lie.
Looking like a fucking
Worry about
looking
yourself.
like Trish from Austin
Like-
and Alley.
You are so gonna have to teach me how to do that later. That sounds.
All people can say is fat jokes, and like, dude, it doesn't bother
mean,
me. at the
take
end of
care
Because
of
the
that's
day.
the
yourself.
only
Like,
thing
we're not
interesting
okay.
about you, bro. The only thing interesting
Bro,
about you is the
okay.
fact you got like 300
Okay,
pounds in you,
Oscar Bin
man.
Laden.
Everything
Okay,
else is
Oscar
fuck-
Bin Laden.
Y'all
Okay,
have said
Oscar
that
Bin
name
Laden.
Everything
like
is
100 times, like, I'm not
awesome.
proud of that name. The
Okay.
fuck? I wish I could have
Denmark.
kept that name. The fuck? What's up?
Denmark. Look, you know the only way he hitting that is in missionary. If not, he's suffocating.
Suffocate.
Hey, bro,
Yeah,
he
that's so
deadass
funny.
married her so she could get a green card, bro. I'm still we go.
Yeah.
Take
That shit
everything
day
for
one
is that
literal
what
ever.
the background-
funny.
So do
It's funny.
you. So do you.
Imagine
You're
if
taking
funny,
everything
he's
that
not
was
laughing
said about
about
her
it.
and made it
Or
literal.
whatever.
Come on, I ain't trying to
Bro.
be funny.
She
Nah,
got
dude.
like.
In my opinion, the only way a guy marries somebody like that is if they're gay, but they're too scared to like come out about it. But like, we're in the modern world, bro. You ain't got to be scared. Just like be your true self, live your truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for you, I'm
You
sure
act way
so
more
there's a
gay.
Waffle House who would be happy to hire you.
Where's your
Oh,
wife?
shit. Start taking
His-
dick,
he
gang.
doesn't put
Come
his wife
bro.
on
Don't worry
screen.
about it.
He doesn't put
Nah,
his
because I'm
wife
not
on
an
screen.
idiot, bro.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
exactly.
subject my wife to this stuff. I'm not retarded.
Right? Why
Yeah,
though? Why
he
don't
gets to get
you?
roasted.
Why? Because she
What are you
deserves to have a
hiding?
personal life. What am I hiding? The fact that I got a bad bitch, bro. I don't want nobody coming
Okay,
after
then
her.
show
What if
her.
she cheats on
You
me?
would show her just like Buff
And
showed
show
her
Why
on
would he
video,
have to
right?
show her
Every
just
time
because
we
you want
show
to
it.
see her? See, that's the
She's
thing.
never been online. She don't
Just
want to be a
because-
part of this. Why would I show her? I'm not trying to profit off the fact that I bagged a bad bitch, bro. I'm better than that.
Just because the two of you feel comfortable about coming on screen doesn't mean that everybody wants their
To be fair,
significant
if I looked like
other
that, I
up
wouldn't
there.
be comfortable going on screen. So a lot of
I'm
respect,
just
you know.
saying.
I just realized they doing this for free, bro.
Look, bro.
I'm doing this for free
Sometimes
too,
a girl
said
like that
Mark.
gotta
We
walk the
talked about
streets
her
to
and
get a
she
little
no
bit of
like.
action.
She
and
can
she gotta
use
do it for
victim
free.
status by talking about his wife, but can't show her on screen. Probably because she's an ugly.
Bro,
So I
bro,
talk about
you
my
feel like
husband
you
too,
gotta
and he's
cry,
very
bro.
rarely on
Calm down,
screen.
bro.
The fact
It's
that you were
over.
dumb enough to fall for something that was clearly a joke is like one of the things that I said when I was talking about this is that, you know, most of the people in our community came from the angry grandpa, you know, community, and they're all retarded. They don't know what to believe. They don't know what's real and what's not. And you fall into that category while also looking like a Phineas and Ferb character.
Didn't Kim say
Aglets.
not to make the fan or not to like treat the fans like they're
Learn how to speak, bro. The fuck? Come on now,
You
man.
gotta remember those aren't our community. The people that are in the Aussie community, they know that Angry Grandpa was scripted, right? I'm just talking about
Yeah.
people like you.
Oh, people like me.
Yeah,
Well-
You're making
yeah.
that's
People
a
like
great
me.
script. Yeah, my wife has no legs. That's
It was
fucking
funny.
hilarious.
It's like, bro, you about to
Yes,
be
I
on
have no
camera.
legs.
You better back. I know. They're hard to look at. My
I'm
manager's
disabled.
even like,
It's all right.
Yeah.
I have no brain and I'm still functioning. We're good.
Who the,
Give me one.
Why the fuck? Why the fuck did these people get intern role for anyone became?
I have
this shit,
no
man?
idea. I have no idea. It's just wild to me that they keep being all up on Lacey and making
But that
Lacey's
should be-
stuff their personality. Like that's all
Bro,
they
it's
talk
because
about.
she-
Okay,
because
so
she
go
talks
ahead.
It'd be
about it.
frying
She
me
talks
so
about
much.
it.
She doesn't
bro.
talk
Like,
about it though. Everybody talks
She
about
does.
it to her. She defends
But
herself,
she
which
doesn't
has.
have to respond. She doesn't
she
have
have
to
to
respond.
why she
You
have
know
to
what I
Oh
mean?
my god! Everybody
Like, a
spreads
lot of people don't read the
misinformation.
chat.
People spread
this shit frying me, bro.
misinformation about her, and she's not allowed to respond.
She
That's
spreads
bad.
misinformation herself.
hey, so can you stop iceberg and let's get a full figure build. Let's get a
Look, I'm
fit check.
fat.
Let's
I'm
do
fat.
a free
Are
Are you
60
really
shot.
calling them
Come on
Legos? You
now.
want to put them together and make them taller?
I'm fat. I've
Off
already
it
said
up
that
to date,
100,000
bro.
times.
Nah. Yo, how much to twerk?
I relax.
Twiggy.
None.
Yo, okay, I relax.
Oh my god.
I made Scooter do it
Why are you
yesterday.
sexually harassing me?
Booster Gold. Are you Booster Gold?
Hey, yo, that's not on me this time, bro. Real shit.
Why are you sexually
Yo,
harassing me?
Hey, no,
Oh,
it's not, it's not
Jesus.
sexual harassment,
Where are
it's
you coming up with
non-discriminatory,
that?
And I asked
Victim,
Scooter to twerk
hashtag victim
yesterday.
status. Hashtag victim status.
So
Yo.
basically you're using everything that everybody else is coming out to Lisi and Denmark and trying to make it like it's something that is bothering you. You're piggybacking.
No.
let me coming
He
after
just-
me
he
too.
just
What the
asked
fuck
me-
I do?
he
She just
asked me how
called you
much to
sexual
twerk.
harassment.
Yeah,
Not
that was
him.
it was just a question. I didn't say you had to do it. I wasn't making you do anything. It was just a question.
But
All
why
right.
even
Yeah,
say
there
that
may have been a
if it's not
Why
related?
transaction there.
Why'd you ask that kind of question?
Because it's hard for her to twerk. She ain't got no legs, dog. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't
Give her
have
the
legs.
program.
That's all right.
Damn,
Neither does
you're
serial
right.
killer. He's probably got a mermaid suit in the bathtub.
But I've seen people twerk with no
I'm
legs.
working
So
on it.
I mean,
Yo, what
What
kind
the
of shit
fuck
you
type of
watching?
shit? Yeah, I was
Tap
about to
me
ask.
in.
you're
What
on
the
TikTok.
fuck?
Are you slow?
Tap me
Yo,
in.
slide that links, bro. I'm
ain't
trying
on-
to tap in on that shit.
It ain't on my TikTok.
I'm sure.
Freak ass shit, bro. Like you a real
Hold up,
freak,
hold up,
Soph.
hold up.
Ooh.
Hold up. Let me take a selfie with Soph real quick.
Yeah, I just feel like you're making
That's
a
funny.
mockery of serious issues, and
That
just
was
instead of just like leaving it alone and letting it be, you tend to prod and poke to make them more on the out front. If you don't want her to answer those questions, then why keep poking at it? It just seems like it's on your side of things.
I didn't mention her at all yesterday.
don't-
I was willing to drop the whole
Oh,
thing
one
after we
day.
had the last
Congratulations
episode.
for one day.
Yo, you two need
Bro,
to
I
have
don't
a
even-
lockout alpha, bro.
Bro,
What?
I don't even know
I
what's
like
going on. I was
I
just
like
told to hop
Phantom.
up
Shout
here
out
and start
Phantom.
roasting people, so.
Yo,
course you were.
yo, they've been frying my brain this entire time, but I still don't
Yeah.
understand why they mad. Like,
No,
I'll be
because
so
That was
dead.
my question too. Like, where did it all even start? Like, just because she spoke
It
about her
started-
stuff?
No.
It started when she ran
because.
out of chicken wings, bro. Nah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Shut
She
the
had
fuck
to have
up.
the breast,
It
Denmark.
started because.
Oh, that one got to her. That one got to her.
Okay,
No,
based
it
on a true
started-
story.
Because I'm trying to talk. Like, shut up. So it started because
Who you telling
All
me,
right,
Sean?
one at a
his-
time, one
on
at a
his
time.
intern
Fuck. Nah, fuck that.
on his intern tryout.
Wait, who's
Mark.
intern tryout?
I'm
All right,
on.
hang on. We got to give everybody a fair shot. So go ahead and finish your.
Well, that's not fun. This ain't the pit.
Okay. So it started when he went on for intern tryouts, and he said, "Oh, I don't like Lisi because she's a bitch," and Keemstar was like, "This is content gold. Like it's that simple. That's where this all stemmed from, and this whole thing got blown up into him being a stalker because he wrote schizo shit on the wall. Like you could pull that up. Nothing up on the wall was anything to do with her personal life. He didn't write her full fucking legal name. Like people just twisted into him being a stalker. It's just weird shit. Like
So you
Nah, he's a
piggybacked
stalker.
on
Are
the
you
fact
married
that.
to someone with schizophrenia and we just acting like this is completely normal, bro? What the fuck?
So
Nah,
you-
bro's
so
acting
you
out-
just
bro-
basically
bro's
took
out
that
here acting
one-
like Mark David Chapman.
Mark David Chapman.
He a stalker.
You just piggybacked on that one thing that you thought that Keemstar thought it was gold and just writ it for filth so that you could be noticed.
Well, I was done talking about it, and I genuinely had a passion towards it because she's hurt people in the past, just like she hurt CD at the time, which now he deserves it. Like if the pedo allegations or the defenses were back then yeah, he would deserve having a picture of his nose zoomed up, you know, like. But it's the fact that
Can
she
I
cheats
leave?
on people
Yeah,
for
you
no
can,
reason.
Denmark.
Yeah, can
Thank
I
you so
leave?
much.
Yeah, I'm fucking
Can
good.
I-
Thank
bro.
you.
We
I appreciate
out,
you,
bro.
Denmark. You're awesome. Go ahead,
Am I
continue.
stuck here? Also, Serial, I'm gonna come and pick up your girl. that fuck there.
Shit. You have to do beep,
But
You
Glammy,
just-
beep.
Are you gonna shoot
Glammy,
me
do
in
you still need
Minecraft?
me?
Yes. For a
Am
little
I gonna
bit.
shoot you in Minecraft? You apply that everybody who owns a
What?
gun's just out here shooting people, bro.
What?
Well, if when you bring it to a YouTuber's house, then yeah, it seems.
Why
I bring it everywhere. I had permission to bring it in. They knew it was there. If they wanted me to leave it in the car, I could have left it in the car. They told me to bring it in. Mike asked to see it. It was unloaded before it was handed to him. And then the rest of the night, it was not loaded back until we got into the car the next day and drove home. I travel with it everywhere. It's my right. If you don't
Why
like
did
that,
Tina
me
have
and
an
you ain't
issue
gonna
with
get
it then?
along. Because Tina's a fucking liar, bro. She's popped so many pills, her fucking brain's fried, dog. Like, it's that simple.
Well,
But I still love her. It happens.
Oh
People
my
lie. People
God.
make shit up. It's
What the hell,
convenient.
Twiggy?
I literally, she's a ride or die with Mike because without Mike and without everything that his dad did, Tina wouldn't be nowhere. That's just the cold, hard reality of truth, right? So Mike was offended. Mike was hurt by things I said. He freaked out. He got fired. Tina had to do something. She had to discredit me. It's as simple as that. And if you're too stupid to see that, dog, the fact that you can vote is just wild to me.
It still
Crazy.
it still doesn't change the fact that the info you're saying is misinformation when it could be different for everybody. It can't be a blanketed for everyone.
Well, then,
And
she's
then
spreading
it's so
misinformation as well,
invasive.
then.
That's so invasive. Like you
She
you
talks
make
about
it
it.
so she only talks about it when people bring it up. And it
Okay.
doesn't make
Well,
any
it's not us
sense
bringing it
to
up.
keep
That
So-
perpetuates it. Then
to
she
keep
just would shut up about it, then there wouldn't be misinformation spread.
to keep
Bro.
pushing this and asking her to open up about these things is none of anybody's business. That's my problem.
She
she
talks
could have
about
never
it, so
brought it
it's
to the
open
public.
for anybody to comment on.
Was my wife sending
Glammy,
messages
I'm gonna head
before she was
out.
an intern, but people brought her
Okay,
up?
thank you, Twiggy.
Bye, Glammy.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye. I just think it's wild. Do you ever see an end to any of this? Like, are you guys gonna end up dropping it at all? Or are
I'm
you
done with
just gonna
Lisa.
keep?
Like, it's gonna keep going in circles with her, so there's really no point. Like, if she does something more that's worth talking about, then I'll talk about it. But for now, like, I'm done with her. I'm done wasting my time thinking about her and talking about her.
Okay, what about you? How are you feeling about the whole thing? Are you ready to let it go?
I personally, I don't really care, but it's the principal that I went up there not even being an intern on bus, and Buff and her literally made their whole stream when I wasn't even an intern, by the way, at that point. They literally kept pulling up pictures of me when I literally was just there talking shit. Like I wasn't an intern. I wasn't like the content that they fucking thought I was, but they kept bringing it up talking shit. Like at the end of the day, like I wasn't an intern, and it's just weird. Like they're talking about him being obsessed with Lacey or us being obsessed with Lacey because apparently what he wrote on the wall has to do with me.
So your baseline
anyways.
is that you're mad because she used you for content when you weren't an intern.
No.
That's the bottom line?
No, I mean like I was just annoyed because at the end of the day, what she said on that stream, she literally said, oh, she has a double chin. She has this, but bitch, you do too. Like, what is your point? Like you can't like sit there and go back and forth saying shit about like
But you can
she said
though. This
that.
is the LCU.
Okay,
you
so-
can though. I've literally
so I
got
can call her
pictures of
fat?
my ass out on Buff's screen trying to protect the fact that I pooped or something. Like, this is the LCU. It just is. Like, that happens. I mean, and now that
Well,
you're
yeah, but I mean-
interns, it's going to get more. Like, it's going to get bumped up more. It's just, welcome to the LCU. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't know that. Like at first, like this is all like new to us, where people take one little thing you say and like paint a whole narrative based on that one thing to make you out to look bad. Like this is all new to us. But I kind of see how this works now, and we'll do better moving forward with that. And
Have you been watching Locale? Like, have you
Yeah.
been in the Discord since? How long have you been in the Locale?
I haven't been in the Discord for very long, maybe a couple months, and I haven't really looked in there too much. Like I just primarily watch the shows.
Okay. So you're new to the Discord then and how that
Yes.
works.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I can see that. All right. Well, you got a crash course. Everybody has a crash course of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, chat. Make a poll. See which one won and who didn't in the pit fight. We got Lacey and we got Soph and Serial Killer. We're just gonna put him killer. All right, here we go. We're gonna make the poll, see who won the fight. In the pit, boo. I know this stuff is all new, but you just gotta roll with the punches and stuff. Like, and I just feel that kind of thing is just so personal.
Yeah. Well,
It's so
it's the point
invasive.
that, like, it's the point that like she talks about it. Like anything that's talked about on here is open game for anybody to attack.
Main
Like
two.
we've found that out. Yeah, like we've found that out. So like at the end of the day, if she talked about it on her stream, it's like it's open for anybody to attack and pick apart pretty
Criticize.
much.
Yeah.
We were literally told this. So and
But
we
it is
didn't
kinda
go
boring
like
to most people, so I don't want to keep
Like-
harping on mental illness all the time. It's just kind of
Yeah, I think,
Like
okay, so moving forward, do you think that could be something that you could leave out of your repertoire as it is?
yeah. As long as nothing crazy comes up like regarding it, then yeah, I
Okay.
don't have a problem
Do
keeping
you-
people's mental health out of it.
Okay, do you feel like you could leave Lisi alone now, or you're really all done, right? Unless you feel that you have to defend yourself, right?
Yeah.
Now
I'm
oh, go ahead.
not
Sorry.
worried about her moving forward.
Now the real question is, do you feel like this experience has brought the two of you closer together as a relationship?
We were already close. So no. I mean like it's just funny. It's just funny to talk shit. Like honestly on my part, like, and I'm sure probably on his part, it was just funny. Like at the end of the day, she's the easiest to trigger. And it was just that simple. Like that's literally what he came in to do, and that's what his tryout was about. And if people want to call him a stalker, that's fine and dandy. But like the writing on the wall was not anything personal. Like we already talked about this with people that needed to be, you know, we had messages in between us and people who actually matter. And they said, as long as it's nothing IRL, then, and if it's fucking public shit, you can attack it. It's that simple.
Yeah, so then she has a right to come up and defend herself.
Yeah. Of
So
course.
wouldn't that mean that when people in the chat are trying to like attack it or whatever, she has a right to defend herself there too?
She does.
Yes.
So
But she doesn't have
But
to
she doesn't have the
respond. Like,
obligation.
that's the problem.
Okay, but she's her own person.
know?
She can make her own choices, yes?
Of course.
So
And those brings up consequences sometimes, and sometimes it's for the better, sometimes it's sometimes it's needed, sometimes it's not. Like it's probably best she leaves it alone if she doesn't want to constantly be brought up. Just ignore those people, and then you won't hear about it anymore.
Well, I think this is a situation of like, how are you going to teach if you don't learn? You need to learn before you could teach, right? So like for it to teach a host how to be a proper host without being one yourself kind of seems a little bit before the cart, right? You want to make sure that, because you don't know how this goes. So now you're starting to see some of the things that you're missing as well. So I think before we want to teach her how to be a better host, you need to be one for a little while to figure that out first, right?
Right. All right. When would you say like the chat in general? I feel like there's definitely trolls in the chat sometimes. So it's just like
For sure.
how do you know if somebody's genuinely like has a concern or if it's just somebody trying to mess with her to get her to talk about it? That's my thing is like
So
I don't know,
wait a minute, you're mad at her for talking about it, but then you're just saying that you trolled her into talking about it.
Well, I'm not mad at her talking about it. I'm just saying if she doesn't want it brought up, then she shouldn't address people in the chat when they could definitely be trolls. Because if they really had an interest in her mental health, why couldn't they, just research it themselves or ask her on a different platform rather than a chat that's going to try to say things to get her to respond?
Yeah, that is the weirdest situation in the fucking world. You literally just said you trolled her to get her to talk about it. And now you're telling her that she can't talk about it because...
I didn't say I trolled her to get her to talk about it, did I?
You did. You just said she's easy to troll about it. And that's why you trolled about it. It doesn't matter. Both of you have been in on it. So she literally said she was easy to troll about it. And then you said, why are you talking about it? And now you're going on a world tour saying that she's spreading misinformation, this, that, and the third, but that you're trying to literally trigger her into talking about it.
We're not trying to trigger her.
Isn't
We
that,
just
the
know
whole,
that
isn't that the whole point? Isn't that the
Then
whole point
why
of
are
this
you
whole
getting
thing?
on? It doesn't make any sense. And then what makes you experts on it anyway?
I have it.
Okay,
That's
but
simple.
don't you think
So
that
just unless
for
one
one
expert is
person, for one person, it could act differently to one person than it can to the other?
There's 9 criteria and you have to meet 5 of the 9 criteria to have borderline personality disorder. So it's kind of like these 9 criteria are the same for everybody, but you have to meet 5 of the 9, if you understand what I mean. So like it kind of is like one and the same. Like most people, like there's different, like out of the 5 there's different mixes of the 9, but it's like kind of the same criteria for everybody of the 9.
Okay,
Like,
but
you
that's
understand what I mean?
weird. It's like ADHD is a criteria too, but it manifests itself differently in everybody. Everybody takes it differently. I have somebody in my family who has a tic disorder, but they use vocals where they but it's different because it's when somebody else speaks, they get triggered. That's actually a very rare situation that happens. It is different for everybody. Your version of the expert is just wild to me because you can't be an expert without a doctor. And how do we know that what you're saying is true? Like, am I going to ask you for your medical records Do I need to ask
You
you to
can.
go? Yeah, but like, why would I though? That's my thing. Why would
I'm
I?
not afraid to show or like prove that I do have it.
Okay, but just
At the end
because
of the
that's
day.
okay for you doesn't mean that that's okay for Lacey.
And
That's how
fine.
Well, I
you're
mean-
taking it. Like,
But
you're
she
pushing these things on Lacey to try to like what prove that she's got this, that, and that. That's none of your business. Just because you have no problem, it doesn't mean that she doesn't. Do you see what I'm saying?
and I think when you're saying like it manifests in different ways, I understand that, but I wasn't talking about how it manifests within her. I was talking about how it originated in her and those claims. Like, not so much like how she acts like now as a comparison to everybody else who has it and they're all the same. I don't think that at all. I think there's similar behaviors like that are common among people who have it, but it definitely doesn't manifest the same way. I just was calling her out because she was trying to say she found the origin of it due to her going to her therapist, psychiatrist, etc.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of done with this. I think this is a circle-y situation. Yeah, don't trigger people unless you want them to react. That's all I could tell you. But I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you so much for
Thanks,
coming up.
Wendy.
And I will talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
All right, have a good
Bye.
one. Why can't I drag them
You
out?
too.
I can't drag them out.
I'll leave.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Sorry. Okay. Holy shit. That was a it got a little circly there for a minute because I was I was trying not to cut content, but then at the same time I don't want to roll through everything. Oh, hey Lacey.
Yo.
Hey.
Hey,
Hang on one
I
second. Let
want
me-
to show you real quick how you're supposed to drag people.
Oh, no, I know
Okay.
how to drag people. It just wasn't working.
No, because you were doing it wrong. Like I was watching you do it.
Oh.
So when you drag people, you need to drag them to the members waiting, not below it. So like
Oh,
if you're
on the
dragging them
name?
yeah, on the name.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. That's what was okay.
Okay.
Do you have
No
now
problem.
that you're by yourself and you don't have anybody to like interrupt you, whatever? Can you give me your synopsis or what you thought about the rest of it?
No, I have no comments. But I think that you handled yourself very well. You
Thank
know,
you.
like you definitely grabbed the bull by the horns occasionally. I think it was entertaining to watch Denmark and Twiggy together. That's kind of like something I wanted to see. So I really loved that dynamic. I don't know
did
about
too.
everyone else, but I loved seeing that dynamic. That was funny. You know, and I think that you're really doing well here. I mean, like
Thank you.
you spent an hour, you realized that there was no real end to it, so you decided to call it end with them. So that was smart.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
got
really
done
like
with
what
it.
you're doing here.
Thank
I
you.
do.
Thank you. I had fun because I got to like say my side of like how I saw it from an outside perspective. Plus, too, that's one of the biggest things. They basically literally said that they were trolling you just to get you to say something. Hey, Tech, how are you? Welcome to the pit.
What?
Ugh.
What the fuck is up with those two fucking losers?
I don't
Holy
know.
shit.
I don't
Was he
know.
in his bathtub?
Yes, I swear he had like mermaid feet. Swear.
Mermaid feet.
I swear he's got
Uh,
one of them like latex zip ups. You know?
I don't know what those are. I don't fuck with latex, but I mean, hey, pop off, Glammy, you kinky. Anyways, I don't know what the fuck. The chat's right. Why are they always together on this shit? Why can't they just
Yes.
like
So originally it was just him, and he got hired by saying that he was gunning for me, and then said that like he wants to show the world that I am a bitch. I feel like I show the world I'm a bitch.
Yeah,
You
you're an
know,
honest
so
bitch, but
I've-
you're nice. I think you've
But, like,
always
but
been
I am a
nice to
bitch,
me.
and I feel like I've always said that I'm a bitch, and I've never pretended I'm not a bitch. But I can be nice. I can be very, very nice. Don't get me wrong. But like, I don't know. That was a weird thing.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, and then, so originally he was gunning for me, and then when he was getting his ass whooped, that's when she came on screen, and then the other day, he was like, I'll come on Nerds after failing to come on Nerds like three or four
Yeah.
days in a row. I was like, I'm really not interested. But then I said fuck it. I hopped up. We chatted for a bit, and then his wife came on, and then I said, "Yo, Key, make this one the intern," because like
I was there for that.
boring.
I was there for that when you asked me. You
And
said,
then-
"Hey, Keem, come up and give them an intern
Yo,
job." Yeah.
and then like a little while later, he comes up and he makes her an intern, which I was like,
funny.
"You're welcome," and she's like, "It wasn't you, it was you and Catwoman," as if Keem cares about Catwoman.
I got
Or cat
introduced
lady
to
or
the
whatever.
drama.
Catwoman's
from,
getting strays. Stray cats.
Yeah, I only heard about this shit since last Thursday. All right, they put me on fucking Alpha with Phantom, and
Oh,
Phantom's
yeah.
like, here's a little TLDR, right? This motherfucker's crazy, and I was like, thank you, Phantom. This motherfucker's crazy. I want to comment more about the serial killer guy.
Sure,
But I feel
do it.
like it's like the hooker calling the prostitute a slut. I feel like he has mental issues. All right. You
Well,
saw-
they
Sounds
literally
fantastic.
said, yeah, they literally said they had things too, but which is why they felt that they wanted to champion for it. But they seem to think that it's a blanketed across the board thing where everybody's different. It manifests
yeah.
in things.
Like-
I just don't understand. And then they told her
No,
that
it's not
she.
even that.
They keep telling her that she constantly talks about it, but then they literally admitted to pushing her, to triggering
Yep.
her, to get her to talk about it. So what the fuck are you even
The
talking
thing is-
about?
The thing though is though, like I choose to talk about it to educate, you know, so that
Yeah.
people are like aware of it, of like all the things. And it's come to the point where even my own chat's like, oh, she's having a BPD meltdown. And I'm like, fuck you guys. No, I'm not. Like, no, I'm not.
Do you,
Fuck you
do you
guys.
find out
to
that they're
Lacey's
right in
point-
the end? Like, do you reflect
Yeah.
back and think it would be like, oh, maybe they were right because they're starting to get to know you?
No. I just feel like I'm really good at like like people think that I'm angry a lot when I'm not.
Yeah.
And I think that's just like the outward appearance that I give or
Yeah.
something. So when people are like, oh, she's gonna start raging, I'm like, until I'm breaking those walls, I'm not that angry.
Yeah, I do want to
Oh,
say, I
wow.
think Glammy made this point. You made this point. It's a spectrum, and I know it feels like a cop out, right? Because it's
Mm-hmm.
people, humans, right? People, us, people alive today. We love to understand things, right? Everyone just wants to know what it is, so they can keep it in their head. They know what's going on. They don't feel like confused, right?
Right.
It just is a spectrum, right? The dude I do crypt with, the golden guy,
Oh,
he's autistic as fuck.
out.
Right? He is
Yes.
a autistic man.
I told
I'm
you.
also autistic. I'm autistic as fuck as well. Dude, you give me a spreadsheet and I am enthralled, brother. I love seeing the numbers go beep, 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 beep. I play fucking City Skylines, a video game where you just make towns. I say, oh, I put the water treatment plant here and I got the garbage disposal there and the hospital. Bitch, we all have different types of symptoms that make us the thing that we are, right? I've seen Lacey for a good amount of time now. She has it. In my opinion, she has it. I've been around it a lot.
Fuck up.
She
I
has
thought you were
all
gonna
of it,
say, but
dude.
I like her. But no, you're all like, yeah,
No,
she's
she-
the carbon
she has
copy.
mental illness. This is mental illness, all right?
Wrapped in a
Glammy,
package with
You
cat
have a
ears.
little bit of mental illness. It's okay.
You think
It's
I have
fine.
mental illness?
It's not that.
Oh
Which-
yeah,
which
on God,
one?
you're.
Which
I-
one?
I don't want to say
All of
publicly.
them.
All of
Yeah,
them?
go see a
No,
doctor.
I'm kidding.
No, I refuse. I
Yeah.
refuse.
So I want to shit on the serial killer guy, but it's just like, brother, you have it too. How do I shit on you? You're just so obsessed over it, and that's part of your mental illness. That is your OCD. That is you just driving down a fact. When he was like shitting on Denmark, it's like Denmark did a racist thing about welfare. He was posting like, the AI overview of this statement says that welfare is a joke about black people, and it is confirmed that since the 1980s, it's like, oh, brother, chill the fuck out.
Did you see her try to?
Holy shit.
Did you see her try to whip out the piggyback on the sexual harassment on Denmark? Like, what the fuck?
I
No,
know.
it was
So-
on Twiggy, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, on
right? That was
Twiggy?
Yeah,
the-
probably-
I thought it was on
Twiggy.
Denmark. I couldn't
So,
tell. But it was
yeah.
on one of them. I was like, what the hell?
I might shit on these guys. I might not. I think she's like a green card marriage or something. Admittedly, who's to
She said
say?
that and she was like, it was a joke. It was a joke.
Sure,
Whoa, you said it,
okay.
bitch, and now we're all running with it.
Right?
You said it, and we're all gonna fucking take that shit to
Yeah.
the moon because it's funny. and it
Welcome to the
triggers you.
LCU.
So I want to say W's Glammy for having this conversation, for letting them
for
like
sure.
expose themselves for being so fucking like insane as well.
Thank you.
all right?
Thank
But,
you.
but so the thing that they were stuck on, Tech, wasn't even like if my diagnosis was correct or not. It was the fact that I said that I wasn't traumatized, and that was not the basis of my diagnosis, and that is what fucking threw them. And for me, that is just such a like crazy thing to be stuck on, like because obviously like maybe like I've had 3 psychiatrists, right? And they've all backed that sentiment because like I always get a psychiatrist that coincides with like a therapist's office so they can like exchange notes and work coincide, right? In tandem. I give them that ability. That's just the smartest thing for me to do. And so it's backed up. Maybe all 3 of those people are wrong. Maybe they're using the wrong studies. But like for you to be stuck on that is just such an insane thing.
I think so. I think it's ridiculous. Plus, too, it's like they can't be the tell-all of what it is to you. The fact that they want to pick apart your...
Where did you go?
He went behind the screen. Look at this.
Oh.
Go ahead. Do it
I'm
again.
taking myself off to just a vape.
Okay.
So,
I like full screen you.
yeah,
'cause-
and then for them to like be like, oh, yeah, no, you probably did have trauma when you were 2 years old and you don't remember it.
That's fucked.
like, what the fuck?
They're obsessed, Lacey. Well, here's a question. Do you think it's because they want you in the throuple?
Probably. He wants her
That's what
right
the audience
between
wants to
the
know.
legs in
You
the
know,
bathtub.
like, no, I think it's that like both of them wish that like she was me. Like, and I'm like not being vain in that. Like, I genuinely think that she wishes she was me and he wishes she was me. And he's mad that he got like a BPD without the baddie. You know?
He
And,
just
like,
got the
and
B.
She's like, why is this BPD girl hotter than me and able to get away with so much more stuff and blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna expose her, except you just make yourself look like a fucking idiot.
Obsessive, a little.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I definitely agree with that.
You got this. I'm popping off.
Thank you,
but
Tech.
W, how you handled this. Lacey, stay strong.
Thank
I know
you.
they're coming for you. And I heard
I know,
they
they're
have a little bit
stalkers.
more information that they didn't say on live that they're going to come back with. That's what I heard.
Really?
In chat. Yeah, about you, Lacey.
Oh my
Mwah.
God. See you, Tag.
He's lying. He's lying. Anyways.
I don't know. We got some officers out there in the chat who think that they know everything. Ugh.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the nightmare situation? Because that's going to bring me to my next segment. Do you want to stay with me for it, or?
Yeah, I'll stay with you. I know nothing about it.
Okay, so Nightmare was supposed to go on this world tour for the for a goal, right? So, all right, let me go line myself up here. All right. Tomorrow, Nightmare is going to leave on October 22nd. He's going to leave for Wales out of his comfy little cozy little country to come and do a world tour based off of a dono. Or I think a what do you call those? Goals. Thank you. And then it gets dropped down to New York and Florida, right? Out of the world tour, 2 states. The trip was originally hyped as Nightmare taking on the 7 deadly sins. 7 deadly states, big content, big plans, right? But somewhere between the string goals and reality, it got cut down to 2 stops. He's already asking Keemstar for advances in his paycheck, replace his broken streaming lab. How do we even know he has a broken streaming lab? I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm poking. Yep, we've got the Keem voice note coming right up. Okay, so now Keem ended up putting a voice note in the main. I feel like people were trying to touch upon this, but it kept getting like derailed, and I don't think really anybody really completely went through it. So I'm going to play this voice note. I'm going to put the solo cam so I can pull it up. Hang on 1 second. Let me get into the doc. All right. Can you hear this?
Bro,
Can you hear that? You can't hear it?
It's okay. I know what the voice note says, so you can just play it.
Stream, can you hear it? Give me a 1 if you can hear it. Yes. Okay,
I just
good.
need you guys to understand what it's like working with these fucking retards, okay? Now, Nightmare has planned a whole American trip, a trip that he cannot afford. There's no way he can afford this trip, but he's doing it anyways, all right? Well, his streaming laptop has broke. He's asked me for an advancement, right? To get his paycheck early. And I'm like, oh, come on, dude. Like, all I can think about is this retard planned a trip that he can't afford, okay? That's all I could think about. Anyhow, today he hits me up this morning. He's like, dude, can you help me? I'm like, bro, it's the weekend. Fucking payroll's not even there. How do you even get paid? He goes, well, they normally send it right to my bank account. I go, well, do you have a fucking PayPal? He goes, yes, I have a PayPal. So I fucking bother payroll on a fucking Sunday. It's her day off. All right. Get her on the phone. I'm like, hey, can you do me a favor? Nightmare needs to replace some equipment. Can we PayPal him his money that he's supposed to be paid on the 1st today? She goes, yeah, I'll do it for you. What's the PayPal email? So I go back to the fucking DMs with Nightmare. I go, all right, what's your PayPal email? Nope. Nope. Motherfucker left. He left.
Oh my God.
He left. He's not on fucking Discord anymore. Fucking dude, talk to me. Fucking as I'm working on it, fucking just leaves the fucking internet. Just fucking dips out, bro. I'm waiting fucking 10, 15 fucking minutes. The fucking lady who's on her day off on Sunday is sitting there like just waiting to get this done so she can go on with her day off, and Nightmare is just nowhere to be found. Go fuck yourself, Nightmare. You're a fucking retard. I hate you.
Okay, so that is Keemstar losing it on Nightmare. Let me bring this full screened. Okay. Nightmare's saying, so is this just a clever way to get an advance in his advance in his pay? If this man thinks he can do Florida and New York and skydiving on a budget, he's about to find out that even McDonald's in Times Square costs your soul.
So he's paid for pretty much everything already. As far as I'm aware, a place he was supposed to stay kind of like fell out at the last minute, and that's why he had to expend extra money that he wasn't originally planning to expend, and needed that like computer for. But also, if he needs his paycheck, you know, like expedited or whatever, like an advance in his paycheck, who cares? It's his paycheck.
True.
No one else's.
True.
You
True.
know?
So and then he said that he wants to wrestle alligators and things like that. Like, how is it even plausible? You can't just go to Florida and wrestle alligators. That's fucking dangerous. Like, what are you, Steve Irwin? What are you doing? I can't even imagine trying to wrestle an alligator.
Did he say that like legitimately, or just like, or like was that like, oh, I want to like go wrestle alligators?
I don't know. I mean,
I know he's planning on going to see them.
I'm not trying to tear him down. I'm not trying to tear him down, but I'm just trying to think like how what are you gonna strap the alligator to your back and freaking drop down, do a skydive with an alligator?
Oh my God. It was to swim with sharks in cage. I do remember him saying that, and it's not shark season, so I don't think he's going to be able to do that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. There's so many things that he wanted to plan. I feel like this is going to be possibly another like music festival kind of thing where he can't deliver on what he's saying. And again, I'm not trying to tear him down. I'm not trying to tear him down. I just think that this is one of the stories that had happened in the universe and it didn't get fully touched on. Now I do.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because it's like, you know, like at the end of the day, it'll be more content when he comes here, and then it's like, and then or if it's falling apart, then like preemptively saying it's going to fall apart and then watching it like soar, because then you look like an idiot, you know? Like
that's what I'm worried. I'm wondering if he's gonna end up looking like an idiot by accident just because there's so much stuff that he wanted to say. Could be.
I mean, like you can want to do a lot of things, but at the end of the day, like, you know, it's a matter of if he can.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, that's why, like, IRL is really good. I love IRL. It's, like, my favorite. But you got to make sure that's locked up tight, right? Otherwise, you end up having a flop and it ends spending all this money when he can't deliver what you were saying you were trying to do.
I wonder if he's going to try and get a sugar mama while he's here. Smart.
Someone in the chat is saying there's so much stuff he hasn't paid for yet. Well, okay, there is a clip that goes with this. It's kind of lengthy. I'm going to share this with you, if I could find the scenario. And then I'm going to share this with everybody here. Ooh, that's the wrong one.
He has, as far as I'm aware, he has most of it paid for. Like the last we talked, he said he had like just paid for pretty much everything.
Nope, that's not it. Good thing we're not monetized. Here we go. I had to have one of those. Come on, we had to have a throwback of when I had tech issues even more than this. We had to have a throwback, you guys. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. This is kind of lengthy.
Having height affect me in general. But since it got leaked into the public, I wanted to make sure there's no weapon that could be used against me as a punishment. So what better way than to set that as a big month goal? It is what it is, and I think it's going to be perfect. We're actually just shy of being 1/10 of the way to hitting that goal. It's a very big goal, but again, like I feel like I'm going to die. You coming to the US? Yes, the 7 Deadly States is going to be in the US. We're featuring Florida, Vegas, baby. Vegas is going to be fun. Texas and New York. I haven't revealed the other 3 states yet, but those are the 4 so far. So if you're
Looks
local,
so skinny there.
So that cut it's chopped down to Florida and New York now. So
Looks
already,
like really skinny there, like unhealthy.
I don't know about unhealthy. I mean, I think he
No,
looks
like
fine.
he looks healthy now, but in there, like he looks like not well.
Well, I mean, at one point he was having a hard time with sleeping and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Again, I'm not trying to tear him down. I'm really not. I'm just trying to. This is the information, trying to give it to everybody because I feel like it wasn't really fully talked about. So I'm just trying to go over it. I think he's a very nice person, but I'm just worried for him because he's framing it like he had all these 4 states and then now it's chopped down to just 2. So already we're off to a not so great start.
Yeah.
You know?
Is it only he's only going Florida and New York now?
As far as I've known, that he said that the states where he's going has so far been New York and Florida.
Yeah. He is coming to New York. He has already bought that ticket. He's supposed to be meet up with me and Buff there.
Okay, and I know something said like there was something about Zay too, but I wasn't sure.
Zay in Florida, yeah.
Okay, so is that all the ones that he's hit? Because as far as he said, it was just the 2.
I don't know. I don't know about the others. But I do know that he is planning on meeting Zay in Florida and then me in New York.
Okay.
So,
right.
those areas, there will be a little time where we can do a little meet and greet in each area. And I get to meet you beautiful people.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Maybe there'll be some gifts to give out and stuff as well. Like, I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure some stuff out. It's a while away. It's the end of August, early September that this event is going to happen anyway. So, it's going to be 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks, to be traveling throughout the US, going to each state, doing the stunts, doing the streaming a part of the schedule as well, doing extra streams on the weekend. It's going to be a lot of chaos. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Well, Nevada, I know. I understand, CJ. Nevada, okay? All right. Nevada, Las Vegas.
Yes.
Right?
So, my thing is, I feel like he should have planned it for next summer. I feel like that's what he should have done because the tickets would have been cheaper, and then that would have been like way more ahead of time. So he definitely could have like over time paid for everything more. I hate planning trips like if the tickets if the plane ride is over $800, I'm gonna plan it multiple months in ahead.
Yeah, I mean, props to him. I'm terrified to even go anywhere by myself. So, to put a plane ticket together, I couldn't. I have to have my husband there, 100%. So that's props to him for even trying. But I just feel like it's a lot. That's a lot to chew, and deliver on.
Florida and New York is honestly that's not a lot to do.
No, but when you're
maybe it's a
adding
lot to
on
do if
4,
he's-
when you're
oh, yeah.
saying that
all
you're
those,
gonna do
all those
yeah.
states was definitely a lot to do. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And now he's saying that there's gifts too. Oh, hey, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, how is it going, guys? I think I can see what Glammy's getting at here. I think what she's trying to say is he may have paid for many things, but he has not planned every single day down to
Oh
the
yeah, no, he hasn't.
not
No.
doing this and this and this every single day, like a time schedule. He has trains that he hasn't paid for yet because he's got to get from Tampa down to the Everglades. He hasn't thought about that yet. I've talked to him about it the other day. There's so many more tickets and costs that are coming, Lacey.
Oh no, for sure.
As someone who frequently travels to the US very regularly, I can assure you, whenever I go, I always go over budget. Luckily, I have the funds in, there.
Yeah.
But I always go way, way over budget. I'm
How
telling
long?
you now, that place is
Yeah.
fucking
I
expensive.
don't know how.
How
it's
long
gonna
does
work
it?
out.
How long does it take you to usually plan a trip to make it go correctly?
Well, not long. I do it all the time. I go to the. I used to live in the US for like 8 years, and I go back and forth all the time. I mean, I go when I want to, but I don't do crazy shit. Like, you know, when I go,
Yeah.
I do free. I'm not doing it for a show. It's my life. So
Well,
I'm just
true,
freeballing,
but like, do you
know?
think he should have waited and had more time behind him so that he could plan
I
it?
think the original goal was set too low. He needs to see a fucking quadruple return on that initial goal. That he needs to get a quadruple return on that fucker, because I think he's like using his own money and he's seeing it as an investment, which is fine, because I know he cares about the show.
Yeah.
But I see that he loves the show. He loves Tess. Tess is like Nightmare's baby, right? And I've always appreciated that. I get that, but I feel like it's hurting him a little bit this trip, and I feel sad because what he could have said is, guys, look, like, I could just do it all in the UK. I could skydive here because, like, there's like, I don't see the fun in going to the US anymore in it, because like I think the 7 states was fun, but like, I mean, it's fun to meet up with some other hosts. I guess that's the only really takeaway I can take from it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why else he would go to the US at this point.
I said I feel like he should have planned it for like next summer, for like the summer, instead of like during August or October, I guess. I really feel like he should have planned it for the summer to make sure that he was able to like properly afford everything and plan out everything. I do think like I even said like he should get a sugar mama while he's here.
Oh, Jesus.
Originally, he planned to do this with Grim or a co-host, you have to imagine, right? And it's like he's doing it, most of it alone in a way. I know he's meeting up with people, but he's still doing this alone. And that's hard. Like, it's hard to do things on your own.
It's hard traveling
I first went to
alone.
the US alone when I was 16 years old, is when I first went on my first plane to the US as a solo traveler. That was daunting enough, but I soon got over that.
You're still
and
sharing your
it's
screen,
fine.
Glammy.
Oh, Jesus.
But you know, I feel like, I mean, Nightmare's been to the US once before, and he went to an event
You're
where
sharing your screen. Okay, there we go.
where everything was catered for in a way. You know, he had a place to lay his head. There was food there. Everything was there in the one place. He never really left that camp that much, right? So he's never really he doesn't really know what it's like, cost wise, in the US. You know?
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah. No, yeah.
So I don't feel like
agree.
he knows how to gauge things yet. I don't think he knows how to budget that, because my first trip, so I haven't been to New York in a long time. It's been like a long time since I've been to New York. I've been recently a few times.
Yeah.
When I first went, I was like, I'm budgeting like $2.5 grand, $3 grand. No, ain't happening. A 2-week trip ain't happening. You need like 5 just on retainer, right? Like you need 5 grand on retainer. Like you can't, you like, it's just crazy expensive. That shit will just creep up on you, and it really.
And then what about all the
the
stuff that he wants to do on top of it, like the alligator stuff and things like
Well, that's
that?
what I'm
Like
saying.
I know he doesn't want to let the test fans down. That's the thing. I just hope it goes good for him. It just seems like it's a lot that he wanted to produce, and when you don't have that big enough planning, you don't have a lot of backing behind you, and like you were saying, it's just I just hope it doesn't blow up in his face.
A budget hotel is not 500 to 600 a night, Roxy. A budget hotel is like
a lot more these days. In Florida,
it's like
does tend to be
80
cheaper like that though.
It's in New York too. It's like you can get like a hotel for like $110 a night. But it just adds up. It adds up. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Is that it adds up. If you're staying there for 9 days, then that's like $1,200
I
minimum.
paid like $800 for like 4 days in part of New York, which is
Yeah.
and that wasn't even a great hotel. That was just one
there's
of the only
this-
ones available. You know.
Hey Tech, welcome back.
Sorry for just hopping in.
No, you're fine.
Josh is right. You need a decent amount of money to be visiting like an external
ton.
country
That's
like
what I'm
that.
saying,
A fuck
yeah.
ton. I would have said $6,000. You need about
Yeah,
6K.
6,000 at
was
least for
his
a 2-week
goal?
trip.
Yeah,
Not nowhere near that. I think his original goal was 1,000 members, I believe.
which is $5,000.
That's about-
and
yeah,
we don't break NDA.
But he doesn't get
right?
that, right? Because when you
That-
break
that-
it
No.
at the end of
Yeah,
it.
Don't
we
break
won't say
NDA.
the
He gets
exact
paid.
number,
Right.
but there's a split there.
And you have to remember this: the goal was over the month, and he was counting all members for the month. So it's not an extra
Yeah.
goal. Like he was probably going to get those members anyway. There was just more of an incentive to get more members. But like at the end of the day, was there really a push for anything extra? Do you know what I mean? Like he was probably still getting the same pay packet, maybe a little bit more, but
And still wants
I
to
mean,
get
that's
gifts
double
for gifts for
I-
meet and
I-
greeters too. Like that's a
think
lot
it's a
of
whole thing.
it's a lot of expectation.
I have a theory.
What's your theory?
Yeah.
I think he's getting sugar daddied by Yo Mama.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Oh shit.
I think Yo Mama said, "Hey, swing on by."
I
No,
think so
no.
too.
Do you think he slid
No
in your
support.
mama's DMs?
Do you know what the most ideal situation is? When that fucker gets to New York, he has to camp in Keemstar's backyard.
On the
King
rock.
gives
Wait,
him no
what?
fucking amenities, nothing. He has to live off the land in Keemstar's yard,
gosh.
and that's a 5-day stream.
Is it
Let's
berry
go.
season? Can he at least pick berries?
No, he has to fish. If he
Has to
doesn't give
fish.
Keemstar 3 fish in one day, he doesn't get to eat. No electricity. Fuck him.
One
Oh,
fish,
hell
two
yeah.
fish, no fish. Shit.
Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. 3.
That's
Holy
craziness.
fuck. I don't know if you guys saw on Crypt earlier today. Yo Mama asked me to host with Yo Mama for Tess for the week.
Wait. So that means he's not even going live? I thought he was
Yeah,
going live
how
for
is
the
he
week.
gonna?
That's-
How is he gonna
I
stream
don't
it?
know.
That complicates things.
I asked Yo Mama. I said, "Hey, DM me in the main chat on Discord. If you're not in the Discord, become a pay pig. Become a pay pig on some channels. Get in the Discord.
Nerds.
On Nerds.
This can't be correct though. Sure, 'cause he
No,
would have to do his
because
main
what would
show
be
for
the
whole
point of
2
making
weeks,
it a
right?
goal? What
no,
would be
I-
a point of
I-
making it a goal if you're not putting it for the show?
Originally
First
I
and
thought,
foremost, your
Yo Mama
podcast.
makes me. Yeah, I thought Yo Mama wants me to like run OBS. I guess because maybe
Oh,
you know
okay.
maybe
Oh,
it was gonna
that's
be Nightmare
true.
out
Your
in
mama doesn't
public.
have the best availability. Like Nightmare's
Yeah.
always available. To be fair, always,
okay.
and your mama's not always around.
But the idea isn't
is what I've
Yo Mama-
noticed, in
they're not
fairness.
changing their stream time, right? Their stream time is still the same time. So Your Mama should be able just to run.
Maybe it's the
OBS.
weekends he's asking about, or is it just the week? Like,
No,
what,
the whole
what did he
week.
ask you?
He said the whole week. But
Yeah.
I haven't got an update from Your Mama, so we still don't know. whether
Yeah,
it's me
doesn't
running
your mama
OBS.
run OBS?
He's able to.
He's-
So either it's
yeah.
me running OBS or it's 1 week of me hosting with Your Mama.
Maybe your mama's on vacation too.
Do you think this is an op to push Nightmare off a test and have Yo Mama try to run over on test
Could
and
be.
make it his own
you-
show? Because I feel like Yo
Does
Mama's
Nightmare
been
know
trying
about
to.
this? Yeah, true.
Not his own show. It'd be the Yo Mama Tech Protect show.
Does
all
Nightmare
right?
know that
You
your
got
mama asked you
Crips.
this?
Stop being greedy. Be happy with your
I
own
can
show.
have two. We
Don't
need,
be greedy.
We need a show out here with 2 people of color, me and Yo Mama. All right, that's what we need.
I don't know.
I
I'm.
What the
POCs
fuck
unite.
are you talking about? Me and Buff.
Are you a person of color?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Oh, me
F
too.
was blue.
I actually
watched
got
it
that in
the
my
other day.
family line too.
That's like American-esque. All right, you're chilling.
What the fuck? You look the same color as me.
True. Are you trying to
that's a filter,
discredit? Are you
okay?
just? Are you trying to discredit our ethnicity?
You know what, guys? I'm glad we moved on to race. Let's talk about race.
Let's talk about race.
Gidgy, where are
Uh,
you? This
let's,
is your forte.
let's really get into. Oh,
true.
yes,
Where the
someone
fuck
called
is
it
Gidget?
Gidget.
Yeah, Gidget. Xylee in the chat saying, get his ass, Lacey. Puerto Ricans don't count. I'm sorry, Xylee, okay?
What?
Sorry. You want to talk shit?
Gidget,
Come
where
in
are
here
you?
yourself, Xylee.
That's crazy. And what are you? What are you? What are you?
Mexican. I'm Mexican and
Yeah.
Danish.
Yeah.
No.
So you've got like
If I
the
may add,
worst
he's a
version of
very lovely
Spanish
Mexican
on this
man.
earth.
'Cause-
You,
Yeah,
like,
you
speak
got
the
the
worst version of
ethnicity of
Spanish to
weeb.
exist.
You got weeb
You think Mexican is the
ethnicity.
worst version of Spanish?
Yes, you guys
See,
talk so
motherfucker.
fucking slow. All right, you have to pronounce everything
Every
in that word.
Spanish speak. You say Mexicans talk slow? Maybe it's not as fast as
Mexicans
Cubans. but
talk
we speak
so
fast.
fucking slow.
the
No,
fuck
you
up.
do not. No, you do not.
Every
my God.
Speaking
Spanish
country,
is the best.
they
All right.
listen to
Why are we
Mexican
arguing?
music. Okay, no one listens to Argentinian music. They don't listen
Oh,
to.
that's
Puerto
actually
Rican
very
music.
incorrect. That
Yeah,
Which
Mexican
one was
Mexican music.
Selena? Which
Shakira?
one was Selena? Was she Mexican? She was Mexican.
Selena's
She was
Mexican.
Mexican.
Okay.
Yeah. See, oh, look, Glammy got my
Daddy
back.
Yankee? Louis
Daddy Yankee's
Fonsi?
honorary Mexican.
Do you get in
Alright?
trouble for
I'm
mixing
mad
up
at it.
Hispanics?
I got
the
I got
Hispanic
usurped
people?
into Mexico.
You get in trouble for
That's
that?
how warrior.
Yeah, they get real
Who's
mad.
doing who's doing the football fucking fuck, what's it called? The football show.
Are you talking about the
Football
surprise
show? What the fuck
ice
is
raid?
that?
What the hell's a football
that's
show? What,
Daddy.
NFL?
That's Bad Bunny.
Yeah,
it is
exactly.
Bad
What's Bad Bunny? What's Bad Bunny? What's Bad
Look
Bunny?
here. He's American.
What's Bad Bunny?
He's American.
She's a clown.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is Puerto Rican American?
Wait,
We can have
Bunny
clown.
Button? She's coming back.
Puerto Ricans do
I
have
love
American
Bunny. She's
citizenship.
wonderful.
I
They're
do too.
American.
She's sweet.
They are not American, but they have American citizenship.
Yeah, Puerto Rican is great value Hispanic. All right, it's accepted in Walmart. All right, you pass the test, you get to come into the country for free. All right, my family had to hop
What?
barriers of entry, and I'm not talking about the border. I mean, they had to come in through like legal means and shit. But you guys just get the fucking pass immediately. You guys are in here.
This conversation is much too inoffensive if we're going to talk about race.
I
mean,
said
we have
Louis
to really
Fonsi.
put
How
some
did we
modesty,
get
you know?
here? How did we get here? This is
I don't know,
like,
Mexicans are better.
wow.
Just pointing that out there.
The Reaper gang
That's
clip this
nice.
shit.
No, we are
Absolutely.
Mexicans have
Like
good
the
food.
fuck?
That much is true.
Yeah.
I think Puerto Rican food tastes better. I'm not even like tripping. Like
When was the last
I'm not
time you were
very
with the
fond of
homies,
Mexican
Lacey?
food.
When was the last time you were with the homies? He was like, let's go to
I
the
love
Tonkin.
Are there
Mexican
Puerto
food.
Rican food chains?
Actually, in
Those
Arizona, a lot of people go to like the
Cap.
Puerto Rican restaurants instead of the Mexican
But do
restaurants.
they have chains
Cap.
though? Because
You know-
Mexican restaurants have chains, right?
I actually like Mexican
No,
food
they
a
don't,
little bit
which
more
makes them
than
so
I
much
like.
better. Okay, the Mexican restaurants that are chains are Americanized. Okay, that is the weakest version of Mexican food you
Hold
could
on.
possibly
Okay,
get.
listen,
What's the
listen,
face on the
listen.
shirt you're wearing?
I think
What's
that
the flag on your shirt?
the flag.
It's
on the shirt-
Irish.
Pull it up.
It says "Kiss me, I'm Irish."
It might as well be the
Love
Mexican
me, it
flag.
says.
Might as well be
What?
the Mexican
Wonderful.
flag.
Oh my
It's
God.
close enough.
So Mexicans are Irish.
True.
You're saying you're not even actually Mexican.
He's just lumping every single ethnicity together as one thing.
Us
So
Mexicans
we
accept
are
all of
really
you.
one
Puerto Rican's
whole
foods like
unity.
bacalaitos, eroco con dules. Okay, we have our own version of tamales.
You're not even speaking Spanish.
Muchas
Also,
gracias.
when you say
Un
our
poquito.
version of tamales, you're saying tamales, which are Mexican. You said I have
I
our own
just
version
said
of...
we have our own version of tamales. Okay,
Yeah, the-
empanadilla.
It's based off Mexican food.
This is wild.
Checkmate.
Where's Xylee when you need her?
What, right?
She doesn't want to hop on. She's chatting.
Xylee,
it up. She
where
don't wanna
are
hop
you?
on. She don't want to defend the Puerto
Okay,
Rico.
no,
Is she in
you
the
know what?
chat?
You guys.
Xylee.
I wish I knew about our
Xylee.
background a lot more than
Come
this.
to me when
I
you've
know
had
of
some
Bay.
bacalao. Only when you've had bacalaitos can you come to me and say that Puerto Rican food isn't on top.
I was very little when I saw my
Xylee,
grandparents.
you little shits.
So I don't
Look,
know
to be
that much
fair,
about
I
our
trust
culture.
Xylee. I trust Xylee. So
Yeah,
whatever
I do
Xylee
too.
says, I probably agree. I'm going to be honest.
Catching up on Crip
I have
right
to trust
now.
my friends.
Oh,
This much
she's
is true.
busy. She's catching up on Crip right now.
I'm saying it this way on purpose. All right, I'm not like.
Wait, is
I
it?
know how to pronounce it, but Puerto Rican Spanish is also pronounced very different from Mexicans like Spanish and all other Spanishes. But I'm saying it like more enunciated because we're on a show.
Okay, is it pecan or pecan?
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 I always say pecan. That's how I say it. I think I say it wrong too.
Yeah.
I miss Josh too. He's great.
Bro, I got into an argument with Exile about how Puerto Rico is supposed to be pronounced, and he's like, it's a Puerto Rico, and I'm like, it's not.
Isn't it?
It's Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. That's how I remember saying it when I was a kid.
Not
Was
Puerto,
Puerto
not
Rico.
Puerto. It's Puerto.
Well, I'm glad we're speaking
The
Spanish.
first
I'm
R,
Right.
great at
the
this.
first R turns into like
Okay,
an L.
anyway,
A lot
going
of the
back
times
to
in
the
Puerto
nightmare
Rico, they
thing.
turn R's into L's.
Oh,
That's enough Spanish for today,
yeah, that's
class.
it. Thank you so
Off with
much.
you.
Dora the Explorer wraps it up. Let's go back to the nightmare thing at hand. All right.
You just
go
call
ahead.
Lacey Dora the Explorer. Are you?
No,
Are you being
you-
racist right now?
No, she's the same
The
race as
fuck,
me.
Glammy?
She's the same as me. I get the
Oh.
pass. I have family in Puerto Rico.
Do you?
I do.
That
I
shit's
lived in Puerto
crazy.
Rico.
never
I
knew that
never
about
got
you.
to
My
go.
first language.
I never got to
And then
go.
my parents divorced.
I never got to go.
Hello, Harlequin.
My grandfather was my grandfather was in that's where he lived. He grew up there. He was born there. And I have family there still. So yeah. I don't know. You said
Yeah.
it like it was a child's show, so it came off that way. It was very like, and let's get back
I
to the
thought you
show.
were dissing her. I thought this was the
No.
pit. I thought you were throwing a fucking punch. I thought you knocked that bitch out, to be honest, you know?
Yeah.
I thought you were moving mad, Glammy. I thought you were finally putting the gloves on.
Oh, accidentally. Accidental whackings happen all the time.
Lucy, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Huh?
You just look very
Just jumbled.
attacked.
Are you all
I'm
right?
hungry. I'm
Oh,
hungry.
you-
I was
Oh,
trying.
Oh, you go
she's
get
got the
some food.
hangries.
Maybe-
Okay, I was literally trying to figure out a way that I could like politely leave.
Oh,
you
go
can
ahead.
Absolutely leave.
You can
Thank
go.
you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you so much,
Bye,
Lacey.
thanks. Appreciate
Thank
you.
Mwah. Bye. Yes, I can speak Spanish a little bit, but I can do the un poquito. Is small in Spanish, but my grandfather wanted me to learn Spanish. I never really fully grasped the entirety of it. Okay, back to this nightmare thing. Do you want to do do you want to go through the clip together?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
All right, let me see if I can
Did you,
find it now.
did you watch that clip already, though?
No, we were in it, and then we got derailed from it.
So
We never
to-
finished it.
I think it might be misconstrued in the show a little bit. So he started off with the 7 states, and then he changed the whole thing. He was like, "Sorry guys, we can't do it." And then then he was like, "But I do want to do something for you guys, so I will do the 2 states." So he
Yeah.
wasn't like giving up and saying fuck you guys. He was saying like, you know, I still want to do this for you. I don't want to scam the audience. Like, I still want to do something for you, even though I can't fulfill the original promise, which I think is, you know, it's admirable. Being honest, standing up and saying, hey, look, I can't give you what maybe I originally said. I'm sorry for that. But
Yeah,
hey,
that's the part
still gonna
I'm
do a
worried
banger of a
about.
show.
All right, I pulled it up. You ready? I like everybody.
That's where I'm going to be going in. And that's going to be for the sin of greed, which will be one that I'm not going to like. You were not the only one jumping out of the plane, so what? I don't know what that means. I know people jump out of a plane. That's fucking batshit insane in my opinion, but I don't know what you mean.
Okay, to be fair, I have always wanted to jump out of a plane. Like,
Okay,
legit.
This fucker.
Like, legit.
I should have sent you the clip. This fucker. The only reason he's jumping out of a plane is because I went up on test and I took his little mincy balls and I pinched them very hard, Glammy. And I bullied him for about 25 minutes maybe on his stream. It was an extension stream, to be fair. You know, when they sit up there, him and Grim used to sit up there all depressed and stuff for like the 24 hours and they were just miserable and they were sat back in their chair. Well, I jumped on and I said, Nightmare, fucking jump out of a plane, you pussy. And he's like, no, I'm scared of heights. And I argue with him for 25 minutes. And he's like, you know what? Later on, he was like, you know what? I will. He said, you know what? I will. And he's going to do it. It's his greatest fear.
To be fair, like, honestly, I feel like that would be something that I'd be scared of too. But like, I want to do it. But I always push myself to do these things that I'm afraid of. And I can't, like, I feel like I would be on there. I would literally have to ask the instructor guy, please just push me out. You know what I mean? Like, make sure I'm ready and then just like push me out just so that it'll force me to do it because I like thrilly things.
So for you, the fear is the jumping, not the going up and in the plane. And it's the jumping part.
It's always the prelude. It's always that prelude to things that scare the shit out of me. But once I do it, I'm like, I'm so excited. I'm glad I did it.
You know what most people say when they actually do jump, right? You know what the general reviews are from people like you that are scared? They usually say,
do it
oh
again.
my God, that was the best thing that ever happened in my life.
Exactly. That's why I never want to limit myself to that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing as like jumping off the thing on the 4th of July into the water. I was terrified every time I did it. I was shaking and everything, but I kept going. I kept doing it because it was like, you know, I like pushing myself, you know?
Hell yeah. And you should.
Yeah.
Keep doing it.
I like thrill-seeking things as well. I just think that I'm afraid of the thrill-seeking things, but when I get there, I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it. I love roller coasters. Oh my God, roller coasters are the best. That one.
Oh, you do?
The circle one, the frisbee one that goes like up and then back and then up and then back. Like, I live for that one. That one's one of my favorites.
Yeah. You been to Six Flags?
Actually, I've always wanted to go to Six Flags, have not gone, but I've gone to other things.
No, I've been to Six Flags, the one in New Jersey, but
I want to. That was gold. There was this one time that me and my sister and her husband, but boyfriend at the time, we packed up in the car. We went to go, and it was like April or something, so it was close to close down season, but we weren't sure. So we drove all the way there, which is like a really long, far away from place where I am. We got there just for it to be closed, so we ended up going to a casino instead because that was closer, and that was a lot of fun. We were playing the spin the Wheel of Fortune one. We took like $20.
Oh, yeah.
We took $20 to go on the Wheel of Fortune one, and it was like the 50-cent things, and we kept winning, but we only won like 25 cents or something like that. We were like making a big deal. We're like, yes, scatter, scatter, scatter. And we were jumping up and down. We got a whole crowd because everybody thought we won like thousands of dollars, but it turned out to be like 50 cents.
oh yeah, you've
$1.
got to be ridiculous, right? You literally have to be, you know?
It was the funnest
Make your
shit
own
ever.
fun.
Absolutely. It was so much fun. I loved it. All right, you ready?
Carry on.
All right, let's go.
What's your point? The point is I have a fucking horrific fear towards heights. That's the idea of it, right? It's a face your fears thing. I don't like my fears in public. So now I gotta try and cure my fucking
He does
fears.
talk
That's the
rather
whole
slow
point.
sometimes.
How do we make
I know
this
the
go
stream's not
faster?
up anymore, but there was
In the
a
bottom
stream-
right, you see the
stream where
little
Grim revealed
cog
my biggest fear, and
of
I
the
had
video.
a massive crash out at him over it.
Yeah, you go to
because
playback.
It pissed me off because I told
Click
him
on the
never to
cog.
reveal it, and then I had him
That one.
and Josh,
And then it's sleep,
Seven
not
that's-
sleep time of Jesus.
trying
Oh
to
my God.
It's,
force me into
yeah.
it.
He's so
So
slow.
go down.
He's way slower.
You've made it even slower,
Oh my
Glammy.
God.
And that's wonderful, but Jesus, he only talks this slow on an extension stream. And I think those are a thing of the past, so we're
way
quite
too fast.
fortunate.
Fucking love that. Did you sleep well on the PC? Fuck off. You did wake me up as well, man. Dude, I went like,
Oh, his laugh sounds like
maybe
a
it's best to
chipmunk.
never do things you've never done before.
we got fucking thing here.
At least on the show.
That was fun, though.
I'm going to talk about some stuff and going through like some new segments, giving him a test and seeing what the
People
the
can't
idea,
understand him at the best of times. This is not a good
What kind
idea.
of segments we could have in the future, testing some shit.
Well, he's not really
and then
saying
also, like,
much of the
covering the new.
Also, we've gone past the point of the clip. I think the clip was only to run from 6:04
Oh, so we're
to
good?
7 minutes something. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. All right, good.
You actually did go through it. The main point was that he was saying this was the initial time he advertised his trip. And
like a
yeah.
chipmunk. I was like, oh my god, that was so funny.
Yeah, you had way too much fun with that. And that is how you are. And that's lovely, you know? At least you enjoyed yourself.
I did. It was great.
Yeah, play. You can play with that in your own time too. You know, maybe not on the show, so we can actually understand what's going on. But you know, hey ho, that's cool too.
Oh my god, that was so funny. I love that. I think that's the best we did that here.
Well, I'm glad you're loving it.
Anyway, go ahead, go on. Because I know there was
No, but you know, he was just summarizing what he was going to do. That was like the initial time he talked about it. No, I think he first brought it up when I was on test with him at the time. You know, I was hosting with him, and that's the first time he ever brought it up. But he didn't really go into it too much. But that stream was the first time he went into it in full because he was solo stream and he just went on about it for a bit. And yeah, he sold the trip. It sounded like a great idea, but I do think his biggest weakness was he's a bit of an ADHD brain, right? He decides things on a whim. So I think he just very quickly set a goal and was like, here we go. I'm going to do it, guys. Fuck yeah.
Okay, but do you know how I plan something? Like when I plan to do something, I will power pack the night before. I will not really find out any of the information and then kind of scramble last minute to do it just because it seems overwhelming to the point of right before I do the thing.
Yeah,
it's
but
so
that's
super
fine
overwhelming. So
for
I
yourself
will
and your
power pack
personal
everything.
life.
Yeah. So I get that part of it because I will push packing to the very last minute and power pack. It's just the way it is every time. So I get that part. But if you're trying to do a show or a stream or something, planning is
You have
definitely
to set
going
a
to
big
be
enough goal that is definitely going to launch you to making a profit off of the goal because I feel like he's using his own income for the trip. I think he's admitted that on live on his stream. And it's admirable that he's still doing it. I respect it, but I just feel a bit bad for him really that he has to use his own money because he could have set like a goal that was, you know, maybe a bit higher and then he could have easily obtained the trip and not had any issues at all.
Yeah.
But maybe he wouldn't have hit the goal. Maybe that's a whole thing. I don't know, obviously. You know, I was only on test for like just over a week, maybe just under, if you include the time I interned or not really interned, but I was on it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I was an intern. Well, I was kind of an intern, but not an intern. I was just mod essentially, and then I got given host after the gaming stream. But yeah.
How did
Anyways,
you like the test one? Did you have fun? Like,
well, how did I enjoy being on test? I thought it was okay. I kind of checked out, to be honest, because I knew I couldn't stay and do the show. So I was like checking out. Then I told Keemstar I had to quit, and then I quit, and then I lost my mod for a little bit, and then I got it back, and then I'd like to stay as a mod personally. You know,
I like you as a mod. I think you're one of the best mods.
That's my area. That's what I do.
Yeah, well, I think you keep the Discord great again. I know
Harlequin, but I couldn't work with Nightmare because you know why? Because he's a control freak. Harlequin, he's a control freak, little bitch. And if he comes up here right now, I will tear him a whole new hole.
Whoa,
In fact,
everybody
he will
tag
have many
Nightmare.
holes. 10 holes.
Nightmare. Let's see if it works.
Okay, don't say his name too many times. I don't actually want him to come up now because when we argue in the VC, it's for a very long time over stuff like this.
Well, we've got 15 minutes.
I always blame him for Tess. I'm always like, hey, it's your fault. You're a control freak. I do it kind of just to mess with him, but
Oh, well, that's kind of a bummer that you guys are like at odds. But when you say control,
No, I love to argue with Nightmare. I love it.
That's fair. I feel like a lot of people share the same sentiment. You know,
I fucking love arguing with that asshole. I really do. No, I like the guy clearly. Like I do like the guy a lot, but I also love to argue with him.
Yeah, I do too.
So no matter what, I will fight him on everything
I mean,
just because.
he and I have our like issues, but the baseline of it, I do really think he's a good guy. He's a good guy adjacent. Like, he'll tell you
Well,
he's a
just
dick, but
spurg.
like,
He's just a bit of a spurg, and he knows that. I'm pretty sure he's self-aware. And he's got ADHD brain. That's just how he is. He is the way
Yeah.
he is, and
Yeah.
he's okay that way. People love him, so
and that's all that
He-
matters, right?
He kind of beat me in the election a little bit, but hey, whatever.
So, do you have any animosity about the beating you in the election? Do you want to talk about
He
it?
was only one level above me. That's all I'll say. I can't give any details.
Do you think
I
he
was
paid
very
them
upset.
off? Do you think he paid them
Huh?
off in the show? Like, he sat there and said, "Hey, I'll give you a
Well,
shout
no,
out on
he
your
has
show."
a live stream, so he said, "Hey guys, everyone,
what
go
I'm
vote
saying.
for me,"
That's what
and they
I'm
did
saying.
that, and then I lost and then I went further down.
Okay, so that
That's
was
what
my guess.
happened.
So I initially was right. Yeah, okay.
Because for a lot of the day, I was doing quite well, and then I was like, okay, as soon as these shows go live, I am going very, very far down that list, and so I did.
That's fair.
Well,
That's fair.
it is how it is.
So, do you think that your mama is trying to overthrow Test and knock Nightmare out of the box?
No, I don't like them together personally. I don't. I don't think they're suited. I think it's okay. I think the show could be better. I think Test could be the Test it was meant to be. I mean, it's all right. Like, I don't hate it. I'm not a hater.
Yeah.
I just think it could be better.
How would you improve it?
I just don't think they're a match. I just don't think there's anything going there.
Who would you put there with Nightmare?
Right now, standing hosts, if I had to pick one,
Yes.
oh god, very, very difficult. Sweet Tea, to be honest.
Sweet
I
Tea's
don't
got
think there's
like
anyone
5
else
different
that can
shows now.
match.
She's gonna be on Bus. She's gonna be on Live. You can't spread her so thin. Damn.
No, but
gotta
like
sleep.
that is the only person I see that could match him in a way that's like good. I don't know. I feel like Nightmare is a difficult person to work with. No matter what he tells me, I will always tell him this. He's difficult to work with, but you know what? I feel like him and Sweet Tea do work well together.
Yeah. Well, I think Rastov does better with Sweet Tea than Nightmare.
That's true. That's
know?
also true. I mean, I'm not
I would
saying
put
who's the best for anything else. I'm just saying
Rast-
who's the best for Test, and I don't think Rastov would be great on Test.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Rastov and Nightmare quite clearly would be a fucking disaster.
So then, where would you put your mama then?
Third host on LOLcow Nerds.
Nerds. So then.
Yeah, because that's so out of character. He
okay.
could dress up as a new nerdy character every day. He could do all of his outfits. It would make more sense. It's cosplay. It's great. He loves that shit.
Like, yeah, you'd have to. And then maybe you could move on from the tan shorts and the fishnets and the thunder thigh thing. He could come up with a different one, like bootylicious, chest in a corset. Instead.
Oh, that would be ever so lovely. Wonderful.
You imagine
shout
putting
out to
Rastov-
Jono in the chat, by the way. He made a very lovely thumbnail for today's stream. Very beautiful. Have you seen it, guys? It is phenomenal.
It is amazing. Thank you so
Great
much
work,
for
Jono.
that. Yes, thank you, Jono. I appreciate you so much because I'm still learning. I did the best I could, but we're still working on it, and I'm still practicing. And there's room for improvement, but that's what the pit is about. It's
And
about
Jono, thanks for watching the show today too. I only asked you to make the thumbnails. You didn't even have to watch the show, Jono. That's crazy.
it was above and beyond. That was awesome. Thank you so much for being so supportive.
Nah, he's a good guy. I love Jono.
I don't exactly know
but
who they
anyways,
are beyond the.
how do you like to end your shows? I mean, you have about 9 minutes left, 8
usually
minutes
I like
left. I don't know if you.
I usually like to take the last couple of minutes to kind of connect with the audience because I appreciate them for being here and for giving me 10 gazillion chances with, the Keem gave me the chance and
Well, hey,
there's people that
I think you're doing all right.
Thank you.
I think what needs to happen with this channel though is we do need to get some interns on here, more of them.
Yeah.
I mean, those two were okay today, but I don't think there's any energy there. I'm not sure there's any entertainment value from either of the two.
I feel like
I don't see it.
I
don't see anything
don't-
with Soph. I don't see anything with Serial Killer. To be honest, it's a bit bland. It's a bit boring. Where's the lamb sauce? Where is the lamb sauce?
Well, here's the thing.
Where is the lamb sauce? Where is the fucking lamb sauce?
Well, I need to get glazed first to find the sauce,
True. This is true. But hopefully that doesn't sound too suggestive because, we are both partnered up and this is not a weird stream.
Not that. No,
I mean,
No, but I don't think I could work with the two of them. I don't.
There he is in the chat, Mr. Glammy.
I'm Mr.
There's the
Glammy.
man.
That's my man. Love you, Mr. Glammy. Exactly. No, that's not what I meant. Glazing as in like hyping you up.
Sorry, it just sounded weird to me at the very least. And you know, if something
I would
sounds
never
weird,
disrespect
make it
Mr.
weird.
Glammy.
That's
I
the
would
rule.
never disrespect you either, because I really like you a lot. I think you're great, and I appreciate you
No,
so
of
much coming
course.
today. I feel like, so I don't think I could work with them. I was thinking.
Oh God, no.
I don't
God,
know.
no.
I don't know who would fit with me though, because I'm such an
I wasn't
odd
talking about a
breed.
permanent host. I was talking about you making them all fucking battle each other to doom.
Oh, you mean like
Make them
push
destroy
harder?
each other, Glammy. Make this show a pit. Because you're
Well,
like
yeah,
a
that's
fighting
the
pit. A
direction.
fighting pit has like 8 people in it all fucking knocking shots into each other. Make this occasionally, not every day.
Yeah,
Maybe
well-
once a week, a fight pit for all interns to show up and show their balls.
Oh, you know what
Not
I thought of
literally.
too? You know
Not
what I-
literally. There was a guy that did that
Yeah.
once. Not literally.
Oh God, I remember what happened to that one. No, you know what I was thinking of too? You know how like everybody hates the the intern shows, like the ones where the tryouts. I was thinking that
Yeah,
like
they
when we have
suck.
when we need tryout streams, we could just throw them all in the pit, have them fight it out, because
That would be better.
That's their
Yeah.
expectation, because everybody
The
comes
issue is,
into,
Glammy,
everybody comes
is
into
because of the bigger
universe.
audience. They have a bigger farming pool, whereas a smaller audience has a smaller farming pool. That's why he does it on live, because live has the biggest net, you know, the
But I
biggest
feel
chance to
like-
catch the most fish.
But I feel like once the word got out that the pit was for that type of thing, they would start coming out in droves.
Yeah, if Keemstar said on every show, or there was an advertisement on every show, go on the pit and become a star. You know,
Yeah,
we'll see you. And that was like a whole video
exactly.
before stream or something, or in the middle of a stream. Maybe.
Exactly. So we could get the tryouts off of the other
Because the thing is,
shows.
Glamour, you know where you shine? You know where you shine?
In
Talking to
chaoticness.
people, nice and chill. You know, having a good time, getting to know people. I think that's where you really shine. And I think Mr. Glammy would agree with that. And I think you could help find new interns that aren't retards.
Well, I don't know if I could not
Or
find
that are the
retards.
biggest retards.
There you go. That's my
Because the
specialty.
biggest retards are also pretty cool too.
Yes, I think I would gel well with the retards. So I feel like anybody that I would like would probably be something that is, you know, if I see something in you, it's probably because you don't fit anywhere else.
Wow. Wow. Well, that is quite the note to end it on. I will be leaving you, Glammy. I hope you have a terrific rest of your 5 minutes left of your show.
Thank you so
I'm
much,
sure it'll be a
Josh.
wonderful 5 minutes. I hope you have a lovely
Oh, not that.
evening, night.
That's not what I meant, Shifty. Sorry.
What did you say? Did you say something creepy again?
No, Shifty gave me a sad face. I just mean that like I'm such a misfit, and I always tend to connect with people that like give off the same energy, or that have a hard
Well,
time with stuff, you know, or like people that
That is how it is.
You know what I mean? I just connect with people that I either gravitate towards the assholes, or I gravitate towards people who just are like me, you know?
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
bad?
that makes sense.
I didn't mean that as a bad thing.
No.
Is that bad?
No, that's not bad at all.
That's not bad. I didn't mean that
I
in a
like the
negative way.
weirdest people. The
Yeah,
weirder you are, the more I probably like you.
I didn't mean that in a bad way. I'm sorry if that was offensive. I didn't mean it in a bad way, I promise.
I hope it was offensive. Let's be more offensive.
No, because like
Glammy, let's end this on an offensive note. Would you like to offend somebody?
Well, I like to I think I did.
No, let's do it again. Harder,
Heart like
better, stronger.
who would I offend though? I think I just offend people
Oh,
by sitting
see,
here.
there is someone you dislike. One comes to mind.
Girl.
I don't think you want to continue that saga though, because I think
No!
you'd rather them go away.
Yeah, I do.
However,
I do.
let's you know, let's do it anyway. Fuck it, right? Drop a big old roast at the end here and call it quits. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it all came out that the lies were there, you know, stringing people
Oh
along.
shit.
Yeah. you know, stringing people along just to be
Oh
stringing people along.
shit!
I think that
That'd be crazy.
I am crazy. I am crazy. Why is your background set up beverages? Oh, these are my Monster cans because they're my favorite.
Are they empty?
Yes.
Are they empty? Oh, I don't like that you do that. That is filthy. That is dirty.
No, but
and you should clean them up and
Okay,
toss them away
listen.
right this instant.
Listen, I feel like it would be a Monster sponsorship
Filth.
later on down the
Filth.
line.
That is fucking filth.
It's the long game. It's the long game, right? We want to get sponsored by
Yeah,
Monster.
but think of all the germs in those. Do you
I don't-
clean them
it's not
out?
like
No,
I
you
go-
fucking don't. Don't
I don't
lie to
'cause I
me.
forget. I don't because I forget. But I know somebody had said that to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's
So
a good idea.
old
And then I
Karen
forget.
says you have no imagination because of your background. How do you feel about that?
I feel like there's plenty of character in there because we've got the cow. This lovely blanket was the blanket that Keemstar shit all over. I love it. I think it's amazing, which is one of the reasons
Well,
I bought it. We've got the
on that
musical
note,
boom
goodbye.
bomb. Bye, Josh.
Glammy, say goodbye to your show. Goodbye.
Bye. Everybody, thank you so much for coming out. It's been amazing. I love you all. Yeah, I have the boombox there, which is amazing. That's Mr. Glammy's, and I love music. Yeah, I feel like this was a good show. I really do. It was fun. I know there's little bumps in the road, but we're gonna iron them out eventually. It should just be the cow. I don't know. I think he's cute. It gives the room character, you know? Character. That's a tiny blanket. You know what? I didn't realize that they came in a bigger size. I really didn't. I really didn't think they came in a bigger size. I thought they came in a one size thing. So when I bought this one, because I saw the one Boogie was wearing, I was like, damn, that is a really big blanket. And I was like, shit, only $40. That's awesome. So I went to go grab it. And then when I got it, it was the smaller one. Little did I know that there's another option for the bigger one. I don't know if they sell them still. Go check it out. They're so comfortable. It's like a plush. They're really comfortable, but I wanted to put it on the wall because I think it's a really cool adaptation to the room. Anyway, it is 7 o'clock now. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm going to try to see if I can put the redirect in because we are moving up in the world, you guys, because I do have that capability. We have Locale Live. Let's do live. Do we have one for... I don't know what's the other one that's supposed to be on right now. Do I do the B circuit one? Who's supposed to go now? Oh, it's alpha. Okay. Am I supposed to put it to alpha? Let's see. Alpha. Here we go. We'll put it to alpha. All right, we got that redirect in. Now that we are moving up and everything, we're able to do the redirects, which is super exciting. Thank you all so much, you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the love and support. I will see you on the next one. See you later. Bye. My rock star sign. You got to put it. You got to love it. It's an amazing stream. See you guys later.